Okay, well then, hello Internet. Welcome back to another session of Return to the Dales. Hello Internet.
Hey everyone, and here we are today in Marsemba, the second largest city within Cormier, the great feudal kingdom that is undergoing a great deal of civil strife. The last king of Cormier, Arzun IV, was a legend, an Arthurian figure, a warrior hero, fair and just, as wise as Solomon, and as brave as any king could possibly be. But he died. He was an old man when he died, and he died in battle against a red dragon. Dragon, some allege, is the same dragon that haunts the Dales to the north. Although he killed that dragon in hand-to-hand combat, so how that could possibly be, only the sages can speculate. Cormier fell apart with the disappearance of the Hidden King, his grandson, primogeniture, and meant that his daughters were passed over for the throne, and his only grandson was crowned. But not long after that, the ceremony, he disappeared. And he vanished, and in that, he's been gone now for a considerable amount of time, almost a year. The baby has been missing, and with every day that passes, there are more and more people who accept that he's not coming back. And if he's not coming back, what does that mean for the throne? Surely it means the end of the dynasty, the end of the Bereskia dynasty, for there are few men in Cormier that would permit a woman to sit on the throne as anything more than a regent and a caretaker, such as the Princess Regent Alisair that we have now, whom we met quite recently. And that brings us to Marsemba, the hotbed of the insurrection, of the sedition, of the coup, where Jesnar the Seeker, formerly the leader of the War Wizards, who took over after Vandergast retired, the Merlin to King Arzun's Arthur. And Jesnar the Seeker has apparently uh, gone from being a loyal supporter of the Bereskia dynasty to an insurrectionist pushing for a republic. Until now, we've heard rumors that he's found an old crown from a previous failed usurper and is crowning himself the king, the new king of Cormier, based out of this city of Marsemba. But it's not Jesnar that we're here in Marsemba for, but rather Count Vaughan. These are not his lands, but he is thought to have a summer home, a townhouse in this city, and those beliefs seem to be confirmed by the presence of his younger brother. And thus, here we are now within the house of Count Vaughan, his townhouse, and after beguiling our way in here, not pretending to be barons, but actually having a legitimate Cormyrian baron, we the falsehood that we did play was that we were here as allies, which couldn't nothing could be further from the truth. We're here instead to bring him to heel. Whether that means dragging him before the princess or some other fate remains to be seen. Our intervention, however, has unveiled a shocking truth. His brother, his youngest brother, is a vampire, and apparently a reluctant vampire at that. He pleaded for a chance to make his case, for his chance to exist. He pleaded that he would be an ally, that he would be a loyalist. But we didn't give him that chance. Whether that decision was right or wrong is purely a matter of moral perspective. Is it just to kill a vampire who has done no wrong? That is a query that can only be answered by the individual, for it is difficult to say with any great certainty whether undeath is a crime unto itself, a sin unto itself, or whether allowing someone a chance to wreak havoc in the future is a greater virtue than killing them on the spot. In any case, the deed is done. The young man is ashes. Yeah, those ashes are scattered now across the floor of this parlor, this magnificent parlor of the townhouse, and all hell is likely about to break loose. Crossbowmen mounted up on a red marble stair are poised ready to strike. Some overbearing and overweight swordsmen um, feel that their numbers are going to be weight enough for them to have victory. And some pikemen, some landsknecht, so swordsmen, have stand ready as well to enter the foray and defend their liege against you, the intruders, whether your cause be just or false. So here we are now in the middle of the action. Um, we'll start by putting Moog down on the map. And Moog, we'll put you outside since that's where the narrative had you. Though you won't be far away from the rest of the party. In fact, you'll probably be able to see them. Um, and now that you've been placed on the map, you're able to roll for initiative, and we'll get the party started.
I don't see the map. Hold on.
Oh, you do not?
I see just. Oh, there it is. Now I see. Thank you.
Very good. All right. So, Sildarin is not here. Will we have him essentially do the duty that Moog was doing and watch the front while we're gone? Or is there someone who wants to control him?
I could attempt to control him, perhaps. Although I'm not sure if he has anything secret on his on his sheet that he'd rather not people see.
Don't know. I'll have a brief look. I don't think so.
It's like secret plan to kill party.
Yeah,
This is like secret death cleric.
fair call. All right. So, uh, Loyan, you now should have access to the character.
All right.
Thus, we can begin.
I have access to him, but I don't have access to his token, weirdly enough.
That is a bit weird. Um, Try dragging it down for yourself and see if that makes sense.
Let's see. Clone of
See if it's
Sildarin. I can control this
yeah,
one, but not the
works.
old one.
Okay, cool. Well, I said, I suppose it's not hard to just add a new initiative order in. Um, I'll delete the other. Okay, that works. All right. So what does our storm priest do?
Hmm. Considering the zeal and eagerness that he was displaying to kill the vampire last time, I imagine he wants to deal with Vaughn as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
So, let's see. I guess he would want to leave this room for starters. So, 10, 15. I remember locking the door. So I imagine he would ask me for the keys and I would hand them over and he would unlock the door. I'm not sure if
very
that takes an
good.
action or not.
Probably just an interact with object. We'll go with.
All right. And then 20 feet to emerge from the door. And I imagine this guard next to him is immediately hostile.
Yeah, absolutely. The man stands before you is about 6'2", but he'd weigh 300 pounds. These are enormous men, the swordsmen. Top heavy and flabby, and in spite of your superior equipment, they have the confidence of numbers.
Hmm. Seeing as he's displayed a fondness for this spell in the past, it makes sense that he would use it here. I'll have him cast Spirit Guardians, considering the target-rich environment.
Nice.
Not a bad choice. All right, 15 feet as I recall.
Yeah.
There we go. Now this is going to affect Moog, unfortunately, because you can't see him.
Oh, is that right? Well, I wouldn't know that in character, so there's nothing for it, unfortunately. Sorry, Moog.
No worries.
Alright, he hasn't got anything to do as a bonus action, I don't think. Suppose he'll move up another 5 feet just to make room for me to leave, and that'll be it. That's his turn.
All right. The crossbowmen open fire, but not before their flesh is torn from their skin by the spiritual guardians.
Ah, yes, I should probably roll damage. See, does he have a macro for this? I'm sure he must. Spirit Guardians. There it is. Level 3.
19, and they all fail, and they are all disintegrated immediately. It's going to be easier than we thought.
Poor guys.
Moog. There is thunderbolts and lightning. He's at the end of his turn?
Yeah, I still thinking doing things a bonus action.
Yeah, not sure. Yeah, Moog. There is thunderbolts and lightning emerging from within the central hall. This is a 4-story building, narrow and tall, and you'll see some well-dressed guards at the front door that are as taken by surprise as you are, but uh, who are well trained enough to know when hostilities have begun.
You got 2 choices: run away or be dropped.
For the family.
All right. And here we go. 1. This dude. Can I see them? Are they behind a door? Or you said like
Yeah. This is like a good call. This is like a portcullis to put it simply, but it's not as strong as a portcullis. If you can think of those mesh cages that go over old-fashioned elevators, then that should give you an idea of the kind of strength it's got. It's meant to keep people out, not meant to keep people like you out.
Okay, so I guess I'd be throwing it at the gate lock to try to bust it open.
Brilliant, and that smashes it with the hit, and the gate can now just be thrown aside quite casually.
Which way does it go? Is this guy open or is this guy open?
It opens from your side from right to left. Yeah.
So, so I'll take it to the closest dude next to me. I'll take the shot at him,
Yeah.
and this will be quick. Hopefully.
It's a good strike, but his armor is strong, and although it hits him in the chest, it knocks him backwards and into the wall. But the armor does its job, and he is able to shrug off the blow.
Cool. Well, those are my 2 attacks. So I stand ready to counter blows and do all that good stuff.
And the counter assault is, of course, inevitable and expected, and thus they swing with all their might. But your armor is stronger than theirs, and it becomes a series of heavy blows, with each of you budging the other but not breaking them.
I'll use my reaction as a repose.
Yeah.
Expend one superior die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. If you hit, add the superior die to the attack's damage roll. Okay, do I hit? And then
20 is gonna. That's enough.
superiority die. A 1. 13 points of damage.
All right. And an experienced warrior as he is, as your hammer crushes into his breastplate and cripples it, he takes the blow like a man, and wounded though he might be, he shrugs it off all the same.
Excellent. Good fight.
Yeah, that's the plan. The same is not likely to be said for the overweight household guards. They are a little bit slow, a little bit stupid, um, and caught up in the spiritual guardians. Protected as they are by their wool-headedness, they are able to absorb or resist much of the lightning that extends from Sildarin, and they show little fear, not being smart enough to be afraid. 19, all right. Lose 9, and 9, and 19. They then realise that, or at least come to believe that Sildarin is the one that needs to be taken out. He's the one from which all the electric magic is extending, after all. So it makes sense for them to focus their attacks on him. Grabbing great big two-handed swords, almost as large as they are, they rely on each other's their numbers to overwhelm their target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they deliver crushing blows, accurate crushing blows, with all of the strength they can muster, putting all of their 300 pounds behind the strikes. What's his armor class, do you know?
25, so only the 2 criticals hit.
All right. 15 and 16 is 31 points of damage. Some severe injuries, forcing a pair of saving throws.
Alright, 2 con saves, I think. Rip. No more Spirit Guardians.
The spell is lost. The half-wits take this as victory, or at least its imminent precursor. Lady Eleanor, you're still watching as the ash from the vampire gets swept around the room by an open window. What do you do?
That's one dealt with. Need to destroy the other now before he can escape. That's my immediate priority. So, step out of the room. See poor Sildarin being assaulted from all sides. And start laying into his assailant. Start with
Very
the one
good.
closest to me. Should I ask, in such cramped conditions as these, is there any penalty for using a polearm?
No, not in 5th edition. It probably should be, but, there's not.
Fair enough. Alright then, so... Got Spirit Shroud active, got that take halberd on the one to my right. For 14 damage.
And it's a crippling strike. He's an easy target, virtually unarmored, and a big guy like him is easy to hit. But he's got a lot of endurance, and he weathers your gut blow. For his gut is quite substantial.
Right. Second for 22.
Crikey! But that one is one that he cannot. You're doing lethal strikes, right?
Hmm. Seeing the crossbowmen up there who've been practically disintegrated, and the knowledge that these guys probably know they're working for a vampire, I guess I won't be pulling my punches.
All right. So how do you end his life?
I'd say a blow to the head with the blunt side of my halberd, just not holding back, so it's a fatal strike.
Too late, he learns the value of helmets.
And then,
At his home, there's like a helmet on the side with tags like "For Mum, be safe."
yeah. And I'll bonus action attack this one here.
Very good. And I've realised that Finnick and Flightless aren't in the initiative yet since they didn't participate in the initial foray.
I'm not sure if they are participating.
I was going to wait for the door to clear, and then I was just going to leave.
I think same here as well.
That's a critical hit on the top right one there.
All right.
Or 25, I think.
That's Sildarin, right? Or no? No, is that you? You've got another strike, have you? Right.
Yeah, bonus action strike.
All right. And you've caved one head in, and the next follows almost just immediately after.
All right.
All right. All right. Yeah. So Finnick and Flightless. What's your plan?
I was just going to take the dodge action until Mo killed those two guys, and then I was just going to leave, get on the dragon, leave.
Very cool. And Flightless?
Probably leave the building, but not yet. Just hide somewhere to see what happens. Because like,
Absolutely.
he's still a bit conflicted. He doesn't really want to take part, but like he doesn't want all of them to get killed by vampires. Like stay close enough that if it for some reason like it turns out he's a level 20 fighter, like he can still like come in and assist.
Yeah. No worry. All right. So I think that brings us back to Sildarin.
All right. He'll move here and make. I think he has 2 attacks. 2 attacks at this unfortunate bloke.
Yes. This unfortunate bloke.
Or does he normally use booming blade? Or does he just normally use normal attacks? I can't remember.
Normally boom and blade, if I remember.
I give him a booming blade then. That's just damage, I think.
That is just damage.
That's weird. I guess I'll just roll it manually. It's a d20 plus 9
Yeah.
for a 25 to hit.
Well, that beats his armor class of 11.
Oh, he had a couple of things ticked as well. Divine Strike. That's his cleric ability, I think.
Yeah, clerics just get that to all their attack.
Booming Strike, Booming Blade. Spirit Shroud's not active, so there should be a d8 less. Where's Spirit Shroud? It's the first d8, so that's actually 21, not 25. The actual damage, rather, is just 20.
So, all right. Somehow he weathers this strike, though the look of horror on his face says it all.
All right.
All right. Moog.
One shot.
Bam. 17 is the number you need. Their splint mail will protect them from lesser strikes.
There you go. The guy that I've been having fun with so far. That's for him. Another 18.
He's weakened at this point, but he's not giving up.
And then I have one more for him.
And were you strike in the same place where the armor is already buckled and crumpled? And that leaves him teetering on the edge of death.
I actually more of the legs. Sweep the legs, get them lower.
Bam.
Break
Excellent.
it.
And you hear the crippling sound of his knees being shattered. Would he to survive, he may never walk again.
You'd help your mate, or the next one's for you. I point to the
Bravery in life and in death, they say, as they return the favors. 22 won't do it, will it?
no.
But to try as they might, they find your battle-forged armor to be beyond reproach.
I do another. Well, actually, I'll just keep my. Well, I'll keep 3, I guess. So I'll do a repose. 2.
All right.
The one that's all messed up, but if I take him out, then I will only do knockout damage.
Sure. And you
Nope.
do. Oh, 13 won't do it, yeah.
Unless he's advantaged because he's on the.
But no. So you stagger him even further. But bravery is his virtue, and he refuses to yield.
Very good. Good practice.
A man that lacks virtues is this fat fellow who immediately runs, and I think the booming blade will take him out the instant he does.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it?
So he stumbles through the door, and the sonic explosion takes the door out with him as it consumes him. Lady Eleanor.
Yes, I'll yell, "Come down here, Vaughn, or you're going to make us come up there after you."
There is no reply.
Kind of nod to Sildarin. And then say, "Moog, is that you I can hear fighting out there?"
But I ain't trying Tilly.
Well, come join us. We'll have need of your help, I have no doubt. And then to Whiteless and Finnick, I would also appreciate your aid, of course, but I will not force you to do anything. And let's see, I'll step next to Sildarin. He's kind of hurt. Let's see. I'll use my healing hands to give him 10 HP. And then end my turn here waiting for Moog to catch up.
All right. Sildarin.
Alright. What would he do? We'll probably wait as well, at least for one turn.
Dodge action?
Looking if he's got any way to heal himself, which isn't a big drain on his spell slots.
Sure.
He's got a surplus of second level slots. I think you can use a second level cure wounds.
Good. The injuries that he has taken mend themselves, and this looks like an assault that we are likely to steamroll. No.
Dwarven thrower at the bugger that's on his last leg.
Yes.
Nice. He's a crafty one. I've been rolling
He
so bad.
is quicker
Like
than you were expected.
one more time. There we go. So
maybe it's at
that's to drop him
yeah.
as zero if I can.
Very good.
And
So
I
you're
didn't
imagining you
throw
throw the hammer. Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't
throw it?
throw
Yeah,
it.
no worries.
Yeah.
So perhaps on the backswing, he dodges the first blow, but not the second, and the man is subdued, knocked out, and he's going to have a headache.
I think he needs a binding. You might want to help him. Or so you can see drooling next to him.
What was that?
Those to his buddy. Giving him a
Oh.
very opportunity to just quit fighting.
I'll bind him with your beard.
No grass. It's a 41.
He tries to find a gap in the armor, but there are few of them, and if there are any, he does not discover them.
I give him a repose. No, actually, I don't. I'll save those for the big bad guy.
Sure. Lady Eleanor.
Move 5 feet here, look around the corner. Tempted to make a joke like, are you struggling, Mo? But restrained myself.
Huh.
Let's see, 15, 20, 25. I'll unceremoniously come up behind him and attempt to bonk him on the head.
Very cool.
Bonk.
That's a lot of bonk.
Yeah.
Alright, trapped as he is now, with a few places to run.
Did he survive that?
Certainly did.
Here comes another. We're at 16.
And you hear the crack of his skull. Though even with such grievous injuries, his bravery trumps his will to live, and he is not
One
giving up.
more. To another 20.
And while the strike is something that he's able to resist, the burning power, the radiant energy that your weapon emits, takes him down as it fries his brain. And the way is open, Finnick. Your
Where
dragon
you
is with
going?
you.
Wrong way, lad.
Finnick has decided he would rather not aid us in this particular encounter.
Or
I
not.
respect his decision. I'm not entirely certain, but regardless, I will not force him to fight against his will.
Aye.
I took all my movement to get here. That was my action. It's the end of my turn.
People in the street are watching from behind their curtains, or people in their homes rather, whereas people in the street are stopping and observing. Some of them have taken cover, and others are just gawking incredulously, for it would appear that there are two groups of nobles fighting. I suppose that's not so surprising in these times, but usually the street level fighting is reserved for thugs and hardheads, not elite guards or noble retinues.
Strange times indeed.
Haha, Sildarin.
Let's see.
Flightless, you should probably enter the initiative if you
Yeah,
are
I
going
think
to stick around.
Yeah, because I think I'll
Yeah.
have him stick around specifically just for Vaughn, because he's got something against Vaughn, but it's not just random human guards.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess you'll have a little peek in this room, just see if there's anyone in back here, and move back to the spot.
Yeah, sure. And it's a well laid out kitchen. It looks like nobody has really paid much care to cleaning up the mess. But there's no sign of any maids here, so that might be the reason why.
Vaughn drank them all, no doubt. Alright, that's
All
Sildarin.
right. Okay. Moog.
I told His Grace the Rabbit to give this one a good berry. And I head on in. So these are
His
5.
Grace the Rabbit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a pretty tight quarters, which
That's
makes a bit of sense, but it's also, quite it's claustrophobic from a gaming perspective.
And then I go there and that's it. What in the bloody hell?
Lady Eleanor.
Alright. Just take a peek in the room yonder. I'll gesture to the room to the right of me. The big pile of ash you see in there is Vaughn's brother.
Did burn him to death? With a
No,
spell?
no. I suppose I should elaborate. He was a vampire.
Another one.
Yes, and we have reason to believe that Vaughn himself is also a vampire.
Aye. Hope you brought your silver. More of that stuff to burn.
Indeed. Let's take care of this. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll use my action to dodge 25, 30, and end my turn halfway up the stairs.
All right, and as you do, you come under a hail of fire from crossbowmen who are waiting for this opportunity. They have advantage, but it's probably not going to help. Does
I
not.
guess I'd lift my arm to shield my face and just tink 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 against my armor.
Precisely that. There are also, I'll take you over to the other side so you can see what's going on. There are also a couple of swordsmen, Landsknecht, who are also waiting, not realizing that you're fighting in close quarters with people.
So I yell out, "You realize the lord you're serving is undead?"
The man is legitimate, and you are a robber baron.
Kind of shake my head. So be it then.
Lightless.
No Vaughn. I think dodge action for now. Move to the bottom of the stair.
No
Dodge.
worries. Alright. Sildarin.
Sure, he'd be eager to join me. 5, 10, 15. Does that place him on the other map?
Yes, probably is. It certainly is. Yeah, you're basically right behind you. Yeah.
See. 20, 25, 30. You can just get into combat with these guys.
Alright, and they swing their swords, prepared as they are. One attack each, because it's a held action. And in spite of, they've got advantage thanks to you being on the staircase, basically. 24's this armor class 25, right?
Yeah.
So they still need critical hits, even though they're experienced veteran warriors. That's power of AC in 5th edition D&D.
Yeah. Let's see, what's he gonna do? Tempted to have him cast Spirit Guardians again, but that'd be his last slot. I feel like that's what you'd do anyway, though. So I'll do that. Spirit Guardians.
So Spirit Guardians again. You'll only be able to see Eleanor.
All right, it hurts people I can't see, right? I forgot.
Yeah, that's right. You can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Fair enough. I forgot that was
Null
a
people that you can't see.
thing. And maybe not then.
Or maybe.
I guess just a good old booming blade. Or actually, how much damage does Shatter do? .38. Seeing how flimsy the crossbowmen were last time, perhaps a Shatter centered here at the back. It's a 10-foot radius.
That'll hit all of the crossbows. Although if you put it here, it'll hit all the lens next as well, I think.
I think so. I'll put it here then.
Yeah, sure. Did I really need to encourage you to do so? Constitution saves, I guess.
Yep.
Alright.
And the damage. 15.
Okay.
Thunder.
Fail. How many pass? DC has got to be higher than 15, I guess. Yep. Of course.
DC 17 by looks of it.
Fail. All dead. Fail, pass. So yeah, the crossbowmen are shattered and their weapons shattered along with it. Do they have any chance of falling over or anything like that?
Let's see. Non-magical objects on being worn or carried take damage. Doesn't look like it.
No. Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
and that would be his turn.
They weather the blows. Their armor somewhat cracked and stripped, but they show just as much tenacity as the front guards in the front door, and are a testament to their profession. Mode.
Yay.
Just hear what sounds like a hand grenade going off from upstairs.
Do I see anything?
You will. You will see a blocked staircase.
All right. And these two bubbas right here.
That's right.
All right. This guy's gonna get 2 dwarven hammers. On their way. 1, 2. One will hit.
First will miss, but it strikes him in the back of the head on the return. And he too learns the value of helmets a little too late. But jaunty hats have their place on the battlefield as well.
And that's my contribution to this run.
Oh, you're doing something. The Lange next see Sildarin, and they will attempt to finish him off.
Holy hell.
And they get the advantage thanks to the sort of fighting the staircase. It's a little bit unclear, but it's such a tight little map. Anyway, they do have advantage, and so it'll be a single successful strike for 15 points of damage.
Taking 3 criticals so far, poor Sildarin.
Y'all on a holy war.
Indeed.
They deal.
56. There we go. I will realize that the staircase is a little cramped, to say the least. Sort of scoot to this spot here. And start laying into this guy, one right in front of Sildarin. For 15, probably not going to hit.
Oh, it's not. They parry the strike, masters of the great sword as they are.
21 though. 14, and then the bonus action attack. This is an 18 hit.
18 is enough.
Another 13.
Weakening him further, but the man is tenacious, and he's not showing signs of
Alrighty.
flightless. I should mention, by the way,
Yeah, I
this
know.
staircase continues up. It goes like up to the next story as well.
I guess have the
Okay,
party
so the
searched
floor
like the
up.
bottom floors. So we don't actually know where Vaughn
Yeah.
is.
No,
True.
but Castlevania logic tells you he must be at the
Yeah, but I mean,
Exactly.
it opens us up for the subversion of he turned invisible at some point during the start of the fight, and now he's free to leave.
Indeed.
Go ahead and search for him.
Okay, we'll start with the door to the right. In
Very good.
fact, dodge action, and then you'll open the door. Take 5 more feet, finishes. And then he'll.
There is it. Yeah.
Yes.
This door here on the in front of you is very small. It sits at about head height, and it's about cat sized. Even a gnome would struggle to fit inside it.
Oh, is it one of the dumb waiters?
That's what it is.
I guess for his bonus action, I guess he'll just perceive the room, see if there's any. There's not that many hiding spots, but I guess might as well.
Sure.
And since he moved less than half his movement that turn, I have advantage on the check.
All right.
I assume there isn't like the frosty breath of a vampire in the corner of the room.
No, nor are there any rats or much else. The place is it's a bit of a mess, but there's nobody here.
Okay, fair enough. That would be my turn.
Sildarin.
Give him the standard booming blade. Again, that's not an attack roll. I don't know why his macros don't make an attack roll. A little look at
Yeah.
it. It's got the thing like checked. Not sure why. So it would be a 18 to hit
That's going to be enough.
for 16 damage.
He's weakened now, but his resolve is not.
Oh, sorry. I think it's 9 damage and then 7 if he moves.
That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, weakened, but his resolve remains strong. These men seem like they are prepared to die in defense of their master. Moog.
What is the thing to pass through? Give people like, is this cost twice as much or something?
I think it's double
Yeah,
movement.
if they're allies, that does. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's giving me right there. Just, I guess I just stay here and pop another one at this dude, so we can get the things going. That'll hit 11.
It will. It leaves him staggered and half senseless.
And then this one kind of like, I don't know, does that hit?
Not quite. It strikes him, but he's ready for it this time, and he holds his position.
Keep moving up the stairs. I got this bugger.
With the weight of gravity on their side and Lady Eleanor having no way to use her footwork, no way to move backwards lest she falls straight off, and realizing that Sildarin's armor is almost impossible to break, the Landnaks turn their attention instead to Eleanor, and they have advantage likewise. 24s, 23s?
Just double check what mine is. 24. So that's 1 hit. Yeah, 1 hit.
Alright, it's a glancing blow that does little more than ruffle your feathers. But it gives them hope. Fool's hope.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Eleanor.
Hearing Moog's insistence, and also not liking my pretty disadvantageous position here, I will move here and take the attack of opportunity from the furthest enemy.
Alright. Just not enough.
And then move here. And resume my assault against the southernmost enemy.
Very good. Good.
Right.
7 of the vampire is slain.
I also just do a quick con save for Spirit Shroud, but it looks like I'm alright.
Oh, cool.
The next one, 16 is not going to hit. Bonus action attack. 15 damage.
And it rattles him a little bit and leaves him weakened. Now he knows that the end is nigh. But he's got a big sword, and if he can take just one of you down with him, then his service will have been done.
Alrighty.
Okay, Flightless.
That'd be 5, 10, dodge action, open door.
You find a pantry. The pantry is pretty well stocked and rather neat compared to the rest of the house. I guess they don't eat much here.
I mean, I guess vampires don't eat.
Not much.
Well, I guess no need. I mean, there's probably not a vampire here, so 5. And then
Might be.
10, 50, so out of the room again. But he won't open the next door.
All right. Sildren.
Everyone above like fighting and him just literally strolling through the house.
Just exploring. Booming blade.
Neat.
Again, it's not an attack roll. I keep forgetting
No, no attack.
for 12 to hit, so that's not going to hit.
Yeah, he deflects it with his blade. His confidence continues to grow. Not confidence of victory, but at least confidence that
Might last a bit longer.
it's right. No,
Is he down? You say?
No.
no,
That is
just
just
holding on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I do a. I'm just gonna. I always do. Hopefully, I hit this bugger.
You do not.
I'm gonna.
Unfortunately.
That'll do it.
That's better, and it leaves him crippled and weakened, and certain of his own demise.
And then I finish off my turn with a shove with the shield master, sending him into this. See if I knock his ass. Or actually, I see if I can knock his ass prone right here instead of pushing him.
Sure.
What do I have to roll? Does he have to roll?
Yeah, if it's a shield, if the shield bash is usually an attack, I think, unless you're just like trying to
It's part of the
bull
end of
rush.
the turn with shield master.
Yeah, I think it's an attack roll. I think.
This isn't an opposed athletics check.
Is it?
I think so.
That's
I
what
think
it
it's
is
how
without
shielding
any
works.
feats or anything. Yeah. But this might be. But if it's part of a feat,
Sentinel.
then it might be different. Yeah.
That's the sentinel feat.
Yeah. Wrong
Oh,
feat.
sorry, wrong one. I was
Here we
being
go.
like,
With an attack action, you can use a bonus action to shove. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So make an athletics check.
Oh,
And
interesting.
you match him, and it's a clash of titans. And credit where it's due, the man is not budging, in spite of your very best efforts. Getting confidence, he tries to push Moog down the stairs.
This guy really doesn't want to go down without a fight.
wouldn't he be pushing me up the stairs?
That's right, like straight down here into the floor below.
Oi.
It's raining dwarfs.
Huh, hallelujah. And you go over. You are not expecting the force. It's a big high staircase. I guess it's only 10 feet, not 20. I was thinking it's 20, but it's not. So it's you take 3 points of damage and are knocked prone on the level below. Hello, Flightless.
I guess he gives you a little wave as you hit the floor.
Bodies hit the floor. Okay, Eleanor.
Alright, let's try and finish him off. For a
Okay.
whopping 26 on that one.
Well in excess of how much spirit he has left.
Alright, with him falling to the ground, I'll move over here, peer down at Moog. He's like, "You alright, Moog?"
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
He looks like a turtle that's been put on his back.
Dude, you in the rolls for rolling against the arch old mage of untouchability, and then the dude on the half legs rolling 223s. That's crazy.
It's pretty rough.
It's been rough.
Actually,
It's been rough.
they have athletics, and I forgot to use it. But he didn't need it. His strength is enormous, apparently. Yeah, so it should have been a 25.
I'll move here, and if it's not an action, I'll open the door.
All right. You look into a study, yet another study, or more of a library actually. This one, and there are a variety of books in here, but the two that are sitting on the table are both pornography.
Death
I
Pussy.
mean, death. Well, death pussy's not really pornography. It's high art. It's high art with nudity. The other one is The Slatterns of Suzale, a highly controversial and illegal book in Cormier that is meant to depict the salacious adventures of Princess Regent Elisir and her court of ladies. The front cover is her taking it up the arse from a minotaur.
Jesus. Well, now we know what kind of people these nobles are. Even if they weren't vampires, I'd want to kill them. Take a step inside just to make sure there's nothing hiding in the corners. And another step. Alright, and then that's the end of my movement.
No divine strike on the comet.
On the books. It's pretty distasteful, but they're the least of my
Yes,
worries right
I
now.
guess.
Once we've dealt with the count, then I can see to the books.
I have a question for you guys here.
Mm.
Dwarven plate.
Yeah, shouldn't have pushed it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Dwarf.
yeah.
Maybe just decided to let him have that one.
Just before he died, just give him 3 damage. They just
Most that's the worst. You don't push a dwarf around. That's like flooring a dwarf and moving a dwarf.
Right,
Yeah, no, that means you won't be shoved. Yeah, cool. Flightless.
dodge action. You'll open the door.
All right. There is a feeling, a slight satisfaction combined with disappointment, as you find this is just another doorway to the same dining table.
Wait, because we have. I don't think I've been in this particular room yet. Or have we?
I don't know if you have, but I thought someone else had. Mine might be. No, probably. Yeah, someone.
Eleanor peeked in here earlier.
I thought so. Yeah.
But he will have, with his bonus action, he'll have a closer peek anyway.
All right.
We don't want him as like a bat hiding in a crevice.
Sure. There are chicken bones and goblets, and lots of vegetables. You know, the potatoes and the peas and the carrots and the corns have all been pushed to one side, and only the meat was eaten. That's the sort of men that these guys are. Serve up the veggies and then don't eat. What a waste!
Like one school dinner, you got to get the cake, you had to buy the actual meal as well. But people would throw the entire meal away, including the meat, just so they could eat the cake.
Right.
Because the school wouldn't allow them just to buy a cake. It's massively wasteful. It's like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just sell cake to people who want cake?
Sell the cake. What
Anyway.
is the deal?
And that's his turn.
Where's the draining room?
Alright, I guess open this door.
All right.
Don't vampires like the dirt?
If the stuff on the table
yeah,
is
that
anything to go by, then yeah.
Huh. This is a music room. There's a kind of harpsichord over here, or a small piano of some sort, string instrument. A harp can be found in the middle of the room. Yeah, it looks like a great place for ladies to entertain their potential suitors.
Take a 5-foot step inside just to get a lay of the room. And then satisfied that there's no hostiles in here, step back out. 15, 20, 25, and then action dodge, and then 30, they start to ascend the stairs.
All right. So up to the next flight.
Yep.
You find an empty staircase and an empty room. Oh wait, it's not quite empty. I thought there was a wall there, but there's not. And thus there's one of those swordsmen kind of waiting. Yeah, kind of waiting for you over here.
I see. He uses his action to dodge, so he can't do anything at the moment, unfortunately. So they just have to kind of like stare awkwardly at each other.
Yeah. Moog.
1, 2, 3. Can I get past her? That's what a 3 would
I
get me.
think so.
50.
Yep, cool.
And then wherever.
Whoops, sorry about that.
One's
Revealing,
in
unfortunately.
front of Lady Eleanor. Or is that Sildarum, who I was getting in front of?
Yeah, Sildarin, yeah, same thing, yeah.
Same thing.
Sirloin. So that give me past Sirloin, or do I have?
Yeah. You get past Sildarin. Yeah, and those doors open or closed? They must be open. I thought they were closed. Doesn't really matter. There is a land next who is waiting for you right there, and he swings his sword as you come within range.
Cool.
But it's not even close to enough.
Do I get my attacks on him, or did I not see him when I got up?
You
to
do
him?
now.
Okay.
No, you get it now. He had a held action, and so
Okay.
you can respond. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good job. Yeah. Moog is rolling poorly today.
Unfortunate.
He's had some
Indeed.
bad beholder left over.
Ha! Giving him a chance. The land next can converge on your position and hit you from both sides.
Good.
24?
Nope. 25 is the number.
No. All right, critical hits it is. All right, that'll do. Lady Eleanor.
Alright. 10, 15 to go onto the stairs. Put me somewhere. I should assume behind Sildarin.
Yeah, that's right.
Move myself up there then.
Yeah, yep, that's the way. Yep, what works.
And let's see, it's a bit of an awkward position and angle, I'd imagine. But can I strike at
Yeah.
the guy with the length of my pole arm?
Yeah, you'll be at disadvantage, but you can do it all the same.
Alrighty. I think this is the last round that I have Spirit Shroud up as well. So I'll keep that in mind.
Okay,
That's a 15. It's an 18.
not
Okay,
enough.
that'll hit.
And the second one will.
And the
You
bonus
yank off the yep,
it's
not
not gonna
enough.
hit either.
Strike out towards him and hit the railing instead, and break the railing. It's no longer complying with workplace health and safety edicts. Let me at him! A big bulging man bounds right over the land neck and starts tries to grab towards Moog. Waiting for it to load. And he lunges out with his a heavy mace. His fangs are exposed. His eyes are blood red. But he brings down instead a bludgeoning weapon onto Moog's skull. He has 2 attacks. But
So that's not Vaughn.
Well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't know unless he shouted as his name.
Well, he's the Duke of the North, but half obviously was paying stuff. So Moog might have known him, or seen him from the past.
I think it's more likely we might have gotten a physical description, but I'm not sure any of us would have seen him in person.
Gotcha. That's fine.
Yeah, so the physical description might go. He's a relatively slight man with blonde hair who tends to keep his beard trimmed.
That's the physical description of Vaughn.
That's right. And this dude is a monster. Like he's 6'6" and every bit as heavy as the fellows downstairs, but with the gait that only vampires could have.
Boy. Boggers.
Strength and speed.
All right, so that's on to flightless.
Okay, I mean, he's just going to look in the coat room because, like, what sort of it wouldn't be very good if he let the person escape. So he'll open the door.
All right. Sorry, I'm on the parts. Now you open this room and it reveals a cloak. Several cloaks and
Who
a
could have
top hat
foreseen?
and a cane. Clearly, these people are villains, for they have capes and top hats and canes.
I guess
The only
brief glance,
possibility.
make sure that one of the coats isn't suspiciously filled. Not like an invisible man standing, pretending that he's just a coat.
They smell of body odor.
They probably belong to the thugs we just killed, but I guess satisfied that there's nothing in there. That's 10 feet of movement to get there, so 15. And then he'll use his action. Wait, I'll check something. Yeah, I've moved half my movement. So I'll just stay there for now.
Alright.
Yeah, dodge action.
Alright. All right. Sildarin.
Righty. Move up. Fill this. Oops. Not on top of him. There we go. Fill the empty space. And to see what would he do. Probably focus attacks on the vampire. But using what ability? I'm sure there's something much more dramatic that he would do, but I guess we'll go for check far away, it's a bit too far. Yeah, we'll just go for a another booming blade.
Turn
Focused
on
on the
All right.
vampire. Oh yeah, he does have turn undead, doesn't he? But I'm not sure whether he'd use it.
Or you could bring your defenders.
You're on his token there. Can you not see that? Is it different on your screen?
Can I not see? Can I not see what?
This
Oh
guy
yeah, I can.
here.
Oh, I'm
I
on
think
my
the
screen. I'm
tokens may be
black.
desynced, so just refresh your page.
Yeah, that's the word. Desynced. Yeah, I haven't heard that word before, but it's the accurate word, I'm sure.
On my screen, Sildarin's token is one below him.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's the right location. If you want to refresh, you can. Otherwise, I'll just keep you there.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll just go for a booming blade on the vampire, I think.
All right.
Which I'll have to do the hit for manually. An 18 to hit the vampire.
And he's an easy target. He's not even armored at all. And thus although he is quick, quicker than any man this size has any right to be. But in these close quarters, you're able to strike him, and it'll be 13 damage.
Yes, 13. And a measly 3 if he decides to move.
Indeed.
Is his Divine Strike thunder damage? I thought it was radiant. Okay.
No, he's a storm creature, so I don't know, but he's.
Yeah,
I
it
don't think
changes
it's,
based off your domain. Like Triku domain has
Oh, yeah.
poison.
does it?
That's good to know. So there's no radiant damage in that attack.
All right.
Right, and I guess bonus action, he'll summon a spiritual weapon, because everybody loves a good spiritual weapon. I'm not sure if he has a token for it or not. There's one here. I'll just drag it.
That'll do.
I'd be behind fire. I think I might need to reload my page, because every time I try and drag something, it drags the whole screen as well.
Yeah. You
I
need
can't
to
move it into
reload.
position. Yeah, I think you'll need to move it for me, unfortunately, until I finish loading.
Sure. So which square do you want it on?
The opposite side of the vampire.
Makes sense. All right.
And then once I finish loading, I'll have him make a spiritual weapon attack.
Sure.
Sheet. Spiritual weapon. Nice natural one.
All right. And perhaps you're taken by surprise as these bedroom doors are flung open, and a greasy man with a balding on top, though only perhaps 20 or years old. He's bald enough that it makes him look 30 or 35. And this greasy fellow looks around and he says, "Stop! I will not let you deface my. And as he tries to jump towards you, you get an attack of opportunity because he's trying to leap right off the staircase and onto Lady Eleanor. I will not let you deface my leg.
Take opportunity. Let's bring up my character sheet now. Boom.
And that will
19.
you impale him in position, and the comic value is enormous as he lingers in midair, skewered like a sausage on a stick.
Yeah. I'm just very confused as I sort of like
Idea
push
who
him
that
off.
is?
No, I don't. Well, in character I might, but out character I don't. So skewered on the tip of my halberd, I'll sort of push him off and have him fall down the empty space here.
Crumples
Right.
down.
Flightless hears a thud. Alright. Enough of this. We getting shot at.
Possibly.
Crossbowmen. Is it this guy? Is he going? It's Mo's turn, so I can't hear anything. Can
Yeah,
you
I
guys
think.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think Arctic might have dropped, perhaps.
The hurricane came back for round 2.
Yeah.
Jake, are you still there? Or are you just in the Fey world? Jake went to the Fey world.
He's probably being mean to my dog.
Why would he be mean to your dog?
By that I mean he's probably just like giving him treats or something.
Oh. I didn't realize that was your definition of cruelty. Giving dogs treats.
What am I doing to the dog?
I thought you were just like playing with Alfie.
No, I'm just watching YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we've lost Arctic.
All
He's not
right.
in the Roll20. Oh, no, there
He has returned.
I have finally returned. Yes, that's right. For our single viewer, you will well know that the internet connection here is not perfect. Anyway, the crossbowman leaps out of the same room from which the fellow with the speech impediment has come, and he takes up position on the balustrade. And assuming you don't have, more than one reaction, and of course you don't, the crossbowman will then line up Eleanor with advantage and try to penetrate armor. It's a well-placed shot. Waiting. I'll press it again unnecessarily. I pressed it again unnecessarily, and neither of those will hit. But he's not alone. Another one comes around and trying to use his ally as a bulwark. He fires over his shoulder and into Sildarin. He's going to need a particularly lucky shot to hit. What with his ally in the way? Not enough. He then stumbles backwards and reloads his crossbow, terrified at the implications. Moog.
I think you're in an alternate dimension right now because we don't see any of those rolls.
Yo, we didn't see any rolls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I guess I could
Sure.
reload my page. I don't think it's going to much help. But I think they should probably come through. Anyway, they were bad rolls.
there they are.
They
Um,
eventually come through.
They come through. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. I figured they were on their way. Yeah. All right, Moke. So you're at the top of the staircase here. There's a bit of pressure on you as these types are very close quarters combat.
Tell Dwarves like it. My pages, I reloaded my page, so it's like coming back. I don't know. Okay, my character sheet just came up, and I'm looking
Hooray!
good. And I am now going to go to. I don't know. We're in a position where the biggest bad guy is next to us, so I will use all my. I think it's action surge, and so I'm going to make. I'm trying to get here, so I'm gonna try to like. Is there any way I could shove and then move, or
Yeah, it takes your action to do so, but yes, you can.
so that would only leave me with 3 attacks, and then I get another shove.
It,
I'm trying to get here, so I'm going to try to shove this guy out of the way for
it
one.
actually
So
takes all of your attacks. It's a strange rule, but yeah,
then I won't
I think
use it.
that.
Like, yeah,
Oh, no,
okay.
but you've got the feat, haven't you? So that's what I said is inaccurate because you've got the but the feat specifically says after, or does
Right.
it say after?
It does say after.
Yeah, so it's quite specific. Yeah.
So okay, well then I'm going to just go 4 dwarven hammers,
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'm going to use my action surge, and I'm going
Okay.
um not play anymore. And this dude right here, I'm gonna try to beat into oblivion because there's just too many swordsmen up here.
He's gonna hit him once, shove him to the ground, and then get 3 attacks at advantage, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they don't let you do it because
That's a
because
1.
that's not
I
enough.
rolled a 1, 3, and a 5. What's that?
All your 20s are belong to us. You can have the ones.
Obviously, that's what's been happening. So here we go. Fucking A. That's a.
That's a 3.
I
So
rolled
you rolled a
1.
1, a 3, and 2 4s. Yeah.
Yeah, but in before I just rolled like a 4 and 3. Like there's the hex on my. He hasn't been able since the first fight. It's been in the teens. All right. Well, if this one doesn't actually, I'm going to use a superiority die to make that a. Well, even my superiority die has been 1, but precision attack. So let's see if that adds that to the value. So that's a 19. So that would be 5 plus 14 is 19 on this guy. So 15. And then I'll use my other 3 or my other 2.
So you can roll above a 5.
I clicked it, it didn't do anything.
Oh,
Okay,
there it is.
Thank God.
That's
Dang,
it.
20.
So 31 points of damage to this dude. I don't know where he's at.
31, or is it 16?
Well, it's 15 from this one because I added this purity die to it. So to the roll.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So
so
that's
I
a
understand.
19. So 19 I take hits. So that's
Yeah.
31. And then is he down?
No, he is not. Emboldened by the Vaughns, by the Vaughan brothers, he is going to fight on to the bitter end 2 seconds later.
Well, there you go. Then that's the last one. It's 27. Cross his
That was
fucking skull. And then I'm going to take my movement action. Oh my god, I just moved to a different part of the sketch room.
lol.
It's all sticky today.
Misty step. Fantastic.
Yeah, so this, and then I'm gonna use my final thing to shove this dude, see if it works. Actually, no, I'm just gonna keep my reaction since that guy's out of the way. So go ahead. That's it. Use my 4. A little burst.
Yeah. All right. All right. And yeah, so you've knocked one of them out of the way. You've gotten into position. The spiritual weapon is hovering above you. I guess it provokes an attack of opportunity from this guy, though. I suppose.
I thought he died. I didn't know he was still there.
No, he got impaled, but he didn't die. Yeah, it looked like he was dead because he's skewered on the end of the stick like a reverse Vlad the Impaler. Lol, reverse Dracula. Anyway, and so you're kind of surprised when he snaps back into reality and lashes out with a rapier. Not enough.
Not enough.
No.
The door beside Sildarin launches open, and another Langeneck can be found.
Awesome.
It launches 1, 2, 3, 4. Succession of strikes at 24s. 24s don't hit, do they?
No.
All right, that's enough of that. But he will at least push past to give room for more allies. I suppose he can't push past. No, I don't think that's actually allowed. So there's a couple of swordsmen who are itching to get into the fight, but they are unable to. So. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. They are half. No, don't worry. We won't worry about that. All right, Lady Eleanor.
All right. Let's see. I'm rather impressed this fellow survived being skewered, but I assume that he's also some sort of creature like this guy. So I'll move up to the top of the stairs, no longer in an awkward position. And let's see. Let's go for a Spirit Shroud as a bonus action to give myself some radiant damage. And I'll start laying into the big brute of a vampire.
Sure.
For a 17.
The savage strike. But he's too quick for the second one at least, dodging out of the way faster than he has any right to be.
Alright, and no bonus action attack because I already used it. That's my turn.
All right. Okay. He retaliates. He gets 2 though. The pressure's all on Sildarin, so he's going to keep the pressure up. Slamming down with his mace. But pathetic strikes. Not enough.
No rolls.
Flightless.
Well, that's the bottom floor is thoroughly searched. I guess it's time to head upstairs. About time, I think.
Alrighty.
Cup of rum, piece of cake.
Yeah, quite
Oh,
a cacophony coming from
Wait,
upstairs.
did you put my token there because I was moving it when you?
Oh, right, sure.
So where was it? I suppose put it. So then, like, how much movement would it be to put themselves there?
You're pretty quick wherever you are, and that will now put you. I'll just copy you and paste you. It's easier that way. That will put you just in front of one of the vampires.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, because didn't someone say that like at least spotted Vaughn, or was that just set out of games?
No, I think he's been spotted yet.
Okay. I think that's my turn. I mean, to get up the stairs, I think that would have been bonus action dash,
Alright.
and then I'll most likely dodge her until I can figure out like who's dead.
Alright. Alright. So it's Sildarin. Did you do anything? Sorry, or was that a flightless? Was that
I
your
think it
go?
was like I think I would have had to dash to get there, and I'd like dodge when I get up there.
I thought so.
Because he's still sort of,
Yeah,
he's
cool.
well at the moment he's assessing because he's looking for Vaughn in particular.
Sure.
I guess that's the one person he's got a gripe with.
Hey, bird.
Right, we'll
Not
send to Sildarin's.
He's still he's because he's using his hat of disguise to appear human.
All right.
So could you-
Human.
yeah,
Right, I'm not. I've seen Sildarin use this trick before, but I'm not 100% sure how he does it. But basically, he's tired of being beat up on from every angle, so he's gonna cast Destructive Wave
All right.
and target everyone that he can see, because I think they're all within 30 feet of him, apart from
Oh,
friendlies, of course.
sure.
So let's see, because he's also going to use his Wrath of the Storm ability to maximize the thunder part of the damage, but I'm not sure how he rolls that
Sure.
on his sheet.
Well, how much damage does it do?
It's
Yeah, what's the
5d6
dice and
thunder,
what's the math?
5d6 radiant.
So like
Cleric.
So
60.
roll the radiant. So that would
Oh,
be the
right. I know
radiant
the thunder.
damage.
Yeah, cool.
And then the thunder would get maximized. So 5d6 maximized is flat 30, I
30.
think.
Is that
So
Constitution save?
I think it is. Where's the spell? I'll ping it. Where is it? Yeah, con saves or be knocked prone. And also, if you succeed, you take half damage.
So it's 50 damage if I fail, and let's assume that takes this guy out. Certainly takes this guy out. I don't think he can be seen. Oh, he could be seen a bit. I guess that counts. They all fail, which takes them out.
I can see why he likes this.
Ha. Um, yeah, 50 damage to him. 50 damage to him.
I think he just did like 350 damage or something like that across all the enemies. Something like that.
Something like devastating. Truly devastating.
Thankfully, that is his turn. Oh, no, it's not. It's a bonus action. He can strike with a spiritual weapon. So he'll go for the big guy. The 19. for
Alright.
that much damage. Ignore the top part, just the 7 force. Because I don't think the top part applies to spiritual weapons.
Alright.
Alright, his turn is over.
But brother, we must get we must get go. And Silvio attempts to flee by leaping 20 feet down, but that provokes an attack of opportunity, I think, from Eleanor.
It does.
And from
I
flightless too,
see.
right?
If he
It
chooses to
will,
take it.
yeah.
Alright, well, I have no intention of letting him get away. So, see, I'm gonna strike with the most force I can possibly muster. Which is these check. And then attack. Oh, 15's not gonna hit though, is it?
It is not, and he slips through your grasp.
I'll
No,
use
no,
my
no,
inspiration.
no, 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 no.
I'll use my inspiration, so I really want to hit
I
him.
actually like floats
No, no.
back up onto the halberd.
No, 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 nuts.
For 35 damage.
And you turn him to ash. Silvio! No! Now you will feel my wrath, wench! Say, didn't I see you in Slatterns of Susa?
Oh, you are so dead.
Like you go
Deader than
down,
dead.
and there's an artistic depiction of your cat. It's like, oh damn! Like, have to go sue someone.
Exactly. Alright. The last crossbowman appears, looks around, and sees like just dead men and pieces of armor everywhere. He fires into Eleanor since it's the most logical target. And when even an accurate strike does nothing but strike armor, he then flees and
I
leaps
get
out the window. Oh, you get attack opportunity? Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Sweet. There we go.
Clobbering. And
Bonk.
that will take him out. So he tries to flee, but all you succeed in doing is knocking him straight out the window some 25 feet away. And it's a great
He
action scene. It's
he
like
wanted to go out
80s.
that window.
He wanted to. That's right. You gave him what he wanted. Everybody's happy. All right, Moog, you're up.
Right, big fella. Was a hit.
Ah, the big one. Not quite. The 22 does. The 14 does not.
Right. Well, that wasn't 22 was the other dude. So this is the second one.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah, of course.
31. So the
How would you
I'm
like
gonna
to destroy him?
going to do the attack to kind of knock him down. Not that actually no, that I'll just take that 32.
Very good. It destroys him. What does it look like?
There you go. I kiss the hammer. Now you're working.
You knock his fangs across the room.
Where to
Eleanor.
now?
Alright, it just truly is an infestation. I mentioned as I look at the vampire dust scattered everywhere. Let's finish the job. And as I start to ascend the stairs, I'll use my action to cause my luminescent wings to flump from my back. 15, 20, and just start going up the stairs.
Going all archangel.
Yeah.
It's like in Lord of the Rings when the lady who is the elf mage,
Galadriel.
Galadriel, and she goes against, like in The Hobbit, where she stands off and she turns all green, angry,
Yeah.
fighting, defending
Explosion
Galadriel.
of divine power.
Yeah. Whoa, to you.
Right, I think 15 feet puts me ascending the stairs, unless the other
All
stairs are the
right.
ones.
There are no.
tricky.
Yeah, this is the top of the staircase. Yeah, it doesn't go any higher. There is a floor
right.
above this, but there's no staircase to take you higher. It's the top
Luckily,
floor.
I can fly now.
So this is the
Uh,
top. We're at the top level.
No, you're
higher?
not. No, you're not at the top level, but the stairs don't go any higher.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I'll fly up to the next level
How?
with my wings.
There's no access. There's no access.
Oh, is it just a ceiling, like above us?
Exactly. That's correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mo can make a hole.
Yeah, I'll poke it with the tip of my halberd to see whether it's an illusion.
It's not. It's a solid roof.
Hmm.
So we're at the top level then, right? Are we above the roof, or is
No.
there? So
No.
we're not at the top level, but we can't get higher
No.
with this, with what we see.
Co-
We need to
Correct.
clear this.
That's
We need
right.
to clear this level.
Yeah, there is
Hmm.
no access way that you can find, but you are only on the third of 4 stories.
So there's a flight of stairs that leads up into the ceiling. Is that what we
Not that
see?
you can see. No,
So there's no stairs either.
there is no stairs. The stairs end where you are. That's right. There is no way up, but you know it's a 4-story building.
Hmm.
Mo can make a hole.
By all means, I can't attack because I used my action. So yeah, it'll be the end of my turn.
If we're
All right.
Actually,
Flightless.
I use my movement and move here to open this door.
All right.
And in so doing, see something that should be good to know. Because this isn't
So,
blocked, so I can
quarters.
see what's through here.
It's not locked. Right. Well, there you go. Yeah. So there is you find the staircase that leads.
I mean, to be fair, like
Hmm.
I think Philido sort of walked into the room and immediately spotted it anyway.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess my divine senses tingle like, there's stairs here.
Right, that's 5, 10, 15, 20 to get through Sildarin, and then I guess because he'd be going towards this door, but this door here. I guess if we want, we could say his passive perception might have spotted.
Sure.
What is it?
So yeah, this is the
Oh yeah,
balcony.
because it
that
is
opens up
28.
It's a balcony that looks down on the city below. People are, of course, looking up at you.
Give them a small wave, I guess.
It's like, hello.
And then as he turns, he'll just point at it and be like, "There is a secret here." He points out like the little door, the hidden door.
Ah. With my 12, I think 10 passive perception, I would never have noticed. Well done, Flightless.
Yep, I guess bonus action dash, so get out of the way. Then that's where he'll end his turn.
All right. Sildarin.
1, 2, 15 to get here. Let's check his health real quick. He could use a little pick me up. What do you got for spell slots? We'll go for a. Yeah, just a first level cure wounds, I think. Starting to run a bit low. 13. Wow, that's a good one.
All right.
And with newly energized, with his health currently at a nice 69,
Hmm.
we'll start to ascend the stairs.
All right. I'll copy and paste. And this is the base of the stairs. If you just scroll right, you can probably already see it, but if you scroll right, you will anyway. And that's where you are at the moment. There's the door up ahead.
All right. You can't move any further, I don't think.
All right. Flightless. This floor isn't cleared. You can hear someone praying in a room up near Moog. Moog.
Can I hear anybody?
No, your passive perception isn't 34.
Hey, it's only 28. It's
Only 28.
if it's either way, when we
Telling me I'm following Lady Eleanor.
like when our proficiency bonus goes up by 1, I will actually have triple Lady Eleanor's like passive perception.
I'm just following Lady Eleanor.
Right. I'll point out the secret passage that Flightless has discovered and say that Soldarin has already ascended the stairs.
All right.
I think Moog's passive perception is 5.
5.
Ha.
I guess the two is like, does he have any wisdom and does he have proficiency in perception? Oh, hi, Locke.
No.
You're just in time
Hey,
for us
man.
to fight the final boss.
Evening, folks.
And you are charging ahead.
Yes, you're leading the charge.
Doesn't sound prudent.
Yeah, you also used your destructive wave maximized by your cleric ability sort of thing, and you killed like 6 or 7 people with it. It was great.
Nice.
It's like Gandalf. You shall not pass.
All right, you don't have any ongoing effects though.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Moog's done moving. Nothing to do except follow the team.
Is it your Wrath of the Storm ability or your Channel Divinity that lets you maximize damage?
The Channel Divinity, I believe.
Channel Divinity.
Well, I didn't tick that down. I thought it was Wrath of the Storm.
Oh, okay. No, the Wrath of the Storm is like a reactive, kind of do damage to somebody that hits you.
I gotcha. Alrighty.
All right. So, Moog, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Lady Eleanor.
Right. I'll start to head up the stairs. 2, 3, 4. There. 5. I think I can end my movement standing in front of Soldarin. That is, I could dash if I wanted to. Want to.
All right.
Yeah, I'll end my I'll dodge as my action. I don't want to go into the final room with no actions to spend.
Sure. Flightless.
Oh, I'm saying, like, my vision suddenly disappeared. You're saying I can't quite see?
Yeah, you have dark vision, of course, though, don't you? 120 feet, isn't it?
Yep, that's the one. Because
Right.
my robe of eyes.
Cool.
I mean, to be honest, I think you guys have the boss fight. I might go and investigate the crying person. It's just
Sure, go
Vaughn.
ahead.
He's just sat there crying.
Hmm.
It's like I was trying my best.
Huh.
Or it turns out he's ancient dragon levels of power when it comes to vampires and just wrecks us.
Okay, there we go. That's move.
Where you going, bird?
It just turns like heard something. Probably in your voice. It's like heard something.
Why?
And that would be
Is
his
that
turn.
the end? All right, Sildarin. It's this Sildarin, not the other one.
Oh, what did I just?
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
known as Sabarin.
Now I disappeared from the turn order thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'll add you in again.
Sorry.
So it's your go. No worries, man.
So we're chasing vampires up these stairs, I assume?
We've already killed 2 more, and we assume that Vaughn is up here. Whether he's alone, we have no idea.
I get to be first through the breach.
Indeed.
Lucky.
Unless you want to spend a turn buffing up and let me have the honors, it's up to you.
I think what I can do here. I might actually cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Pretty good spell.
And then proceed forward.
Okay, stop there momentarily. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, it's your. Yep, keep going.
Is that a door straight ahead of me, or can't tell exactly what that is? Directly north.
Yeah, that's right. That's a door here. That's a window there, and that
Okay.
window looks out onto the town below, though the curtains are shut. There's also a door over here, but that probably hasn't come into view yet. Another door up here again probably hasn't. So you see this door here, and 2 more up here and here and here. That door is open, as is this one. That one is closed.
Sorry, the one to the south is open.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I can see through it, so yeah, it must be.
Yeah, good.
And I'm not seeing anything in the sliver that I can see into the room, so I'm assuming there's nothing that I can see in there.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's what, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I can move down to there. And then That's probably about it, I think.
All right. Okay, that's the end of your turn. Actions or anything?
I cast that before I came up the stairs.
Very good. Okay. Willing creature, touch, perfection, basically disadvantage and can't be charmed. Yeah, cool. All right. Standing where you are, you feel warmth in front of you. Warmth. Yeah.
Coming from that chamber to the south.
Yeah. That's right. And then suddenly your spell ends. I don't think you've got any other spells on you, do you? I mean, I guess you wouldn't know, but I don't think. But Sildarin doesn't have any other spells on him, does he? Anyone?
I don't think he had any ongoing effects besides protection from evil.
Yeah, right. Well, protection from evil vanishes.
It's unfortunate.
It is. It's inexplicable as well. Okay. Moog.
Moog waits to see, keeping an eye on Flightless, since he said he heard something. So he's not gonna leave him. Just getting close enough that he can make a break up the stairs. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch and see if he can determine either way. That's it.
Excuse me. So I think I cut out there for a second. So the last few words.
Oh, I said I'm just watching
Sure.
you.
Oh,
I'm
fair
watching
enough.
both to see if I need to back you up or run up the stairs. So I'm not going
I
anywhere.
guess he'll just sort of not quite shoot, but just sort of point up the stairs, like indicate that you should probably go up.
All right. Go up the stairs.
All right. I'll copy and paste you over there. And if you scroll to your right in a moment, because it's not dropping it for me, but there we go. If you scroll to your right, then you should see your token beside Lady Eleanor, behind Lady Eleanor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. All right. All right. Just okay. This door to um hmm, what happens here? What's the best tactics? Okay. Yep, no, that's cool. Lady Eleanor.
5, 10. See, 15. And I'll pull back the curtains in this window. Okay, I assume it's daytime.
Good question. What time was it?
I think we might have lost him again.
Good timing. I'm going to bottle break. AFK.
Okay. All right. I wonder why your spell failed. Or rather, prematurely expired.
It is a little curious.
Maybe Invisible
Yeah,
Vampire
I
wasn't so bad. Wasn't such a guess. Wasn't such a bad
Yeah,
guess.
I'm guessing either anti-magic field or invisible vampire casting dispel magic.
The one person who can see invisible creatures is investigating a crying person.
Hmm.
I guess my next call would be it's just one of the cowardly crossbowmen.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah. All right. So I dropped briefly. Lady Eleanor, I don't know if you've done anything.
I just move up to the window and pull back the curtains.
All
So if it's
right, and that's
daytime, letting in a stream of sunlight would be quite advantageous.
we were invited here for dinner.
So it's afternoon.
No, it's night time.
Okay. Not much point in that then. I'll keep the windows curtains closed.
Sure.
I like to think you dramatically open it, remember it's night, and then sort of a bit dejected close it again.
Yeah. I'll move here and open the door.
And you are attacked as soon as you do it.
Oh dear. Had a feeling that might happen.
Count Vaughn is there ready, and his sword is drawn. Okay. And he unleashes it.
Ah, so here's where you've been hiding.
You will join me, one way or the other.
We'll see about that. For you face an agent of the divine, and I'll strike back. Got that enabled. And make an attack.
All right.
Oh, 15's probably not going to hit him.
No, it's not. He's wearing full plate.
17 weren't then either. What about a pulse strike? Oh, God. Pain. None of them hit. Fair enough. I guess I'll just start laying into him with strikes and be absolutely bewildered that he fends them all off.
That's right. The narrow corridors, being taken by surprise, it all works to your disadvantage. And out of nowhere, that's the end of your go, I suppose.
Yep, that's everything.
All right. This character sheet. Does this work? Roll 20 issues, you know. Yep, that's worked. Okay, cool. Out of nowhere, I'm not even sure what this spell does. No, that's not going to be one. Oh, that one won't work either. But this one will. A black ball of darkness suddenly appears within, basically down here, towards the edge of the room. And it blasts, striking Eleanor and Sildarin, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Moog. I'll put the token down just to make sure, but I think it will. Looking at it,
I'm not even in the same room.
yeah, takes up him as well.
I think some spells
And
attack round one. as well.
yeah, some of them do, but it won't need to anyway. It's like because it's I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. So it's going to go. Yeah, it's definitely within the aura. Inadvertent, but all the same. And 28 points of necrotic damage on Eleanor, Sildarin, and Moog.
But we have those nifty rings.
Oh yeah, you're still attuned to it after all this time?
I didn't know you had to. You
I
have to
am
go
not.
off.
If you're not attuned to it, then that's unfortunate.
Is there any saving throw on this?
What's the thing? What do you have to do to attune this stuff? Just to know that rule.
It's just typically magic items. Some will require attunement, and you just sort of say you do because it takes a short rest to attune to an item, and you can attune to 3 items.
Hmm.
Well, those are my only 3 items: the plate, the thrower, and the ring.
But not all 3 would require you to have attunement.
Okay.
Maybe not the armor. The hammer likely does, and the ring does.
So it's just dwarven plate. Like, what is it? Specific dwarven plate, or is it just a +3 or plus something?
3.
I don't. +3 armor doesn't require attunement. I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I don't know. I mean,
Well, dwarven thrower,
Yeah.
yes. The other one, what is it? The other one you mentioned, yes. +3 armor, no. So you'd have 2. You'd have 1 spot free.
yeah. So I have 2.
All right. Is this a con or a dex save or wisdom save, maybe? Can't remember what the big black fireballs deal in terms of saves. Oh, we lost
He
him
is
again.
dead again.
Was it wisdom or constitution save last time? I can't remember.
If
It
it's
might have been dex.
just a necrotic fireball, it would be a dex.
Hmm.
Your aura is 10 feet.
Yeah, so you're within
Welcome
its
back,
range.
Arctic.
All right. I am officially pissed off now. Okay, 28 points of damage, 14 if you're resistant. DC is 14, save for half.
All right, is it a dex save, right?
Yeah, dex save, yeah.
Okay.
This is a spell effect, right?
It is a spell. That's right.
I'll use the effect of my ring of evasion to automatically pass the dex save.
Oh,
All right.
managed to fail by 1. That's super.
Okay. Following that, an ice storm appears, affecting all of you all over again.
We've got some invisible
Um,
mages in the wings.
So another dexterity saving throw, and it's 5 bludgeoning and 17 cold. Also a spell. DC 14.
Barely made this one.
Oof.
And difficult terrain.
What do we need to make it?
Yeah, it affects you as well. That's right. Yeah.
What do we need to make it?
DC 14.
That's correct. DC 14.
That's what I made up.
I
No
guess I
That's
can
damage.
right.
recharge my ring for this as well.
It's half damage on this save as well.
If you save it, I think so.
Ice Storm save for half damage as well, right?
That's right.
Mo used reaction for no damage since I made the dex.
Good old shield
Heal
master.
master. I might not be able to do hundreds of points of damage. However, you can tank.
Can we tell where the spells are coming from by any chance?
No.
I mean, I wonder if you know anyone you can call who can see invisibility.
That's some con saves to make as well. For Spirit Shroud. I think that'll be fine.
All right.
Alright, that hurt.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Back to the turn order. Did I shut the turn order? There it is. Okay. Flightless.
Just hear a bunch of explosions from upstairs.
Yeah,
Well,
followed
I
by the
guess,
sound of rain and hail.
but I guess no one's called him, so I guess he thinks everything's fine at the moment anyway. Because he was sort of expecting like battle.
Moog yells, "We found the wizards!"
And Vaughn himself as well.
Fucking hate wizards.
Yeah, he's actually here for Vaughn. He'll check out the crying person later if they're still here. So that's his movement. And then I guess your bonus action, he'll dash and move past Moog into the room.
That's not Moog there. It's Moog's at the top of the stairs. He's copied twice.
If you scroll right, you should see where you are.
I see, so I'd have 25 feet. So 25, so 15, 10, 5, 0. Oh, did I move into an AoE?
You did. It's the difficult terrain.
Okay, then I don't get as far as I did. I get about there, I think.
All right.
No, never mind. I would
Alright.
get there.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Get him, God power.
I think I'm gonna start by drinking a potion of speed.
All right.
And then I will move, I guess, downwards. Not seeing anybody in this room, I assume.
An empty room.
With a little wood stove.
Yeah, nice little wood stove. That's right.
Is that a hallway to the south going west, or is it just an alcove? Can I tell?
Like a window, yeah, leads out to not so much a balcony, but rather the roof of the third story. So teenagers can climb out their room and go and find their boyfriends.
Is it day or night?
It's night. We came here at night time.
Night time.
$30, $40, $50.
There's a question mark outside the window.
So I can move back there. And then I guess I will.
Forget this blue area is difficult terrain, by the way.
Yeah, relying on the extra speed from the haste.
Ah, yeah.
And then I guess I'll use the extra haste action to make an attack at what's his face there.
All right.
Nice.
It's all kinds of special.
4 attacks were made against himself,
All
but we only hit
right.
him once.
Not once. All right. Suddenly, and perhaps surprisingly, I suppose, a sphere of acid, I think it's acid, appears within the room. Let's see. 15-foot sphere. Each creature in the area makes a dexterity saving throw. That'll only affect Lady Eleanor and Sildarin, I'm pretty sure.
Bloody hell. Returning into anything unnatural.
25 points of acid damage and another 5d4 at the end of your next turn. If you pass the saving throw, half damage for 12, and the acid vanishes.
Curse a lot under my breath. Where are we being attacked from?
Okay, there is suddenly another spell comes,
God, they're just dropping nukes on us over and over again.
just dropping nukes. It's another one of those shadow blasts, so the necrotic damage. So it will hit all 4 of you all over again.
It got the
Another 33 necrotic damage.
It's getting a little dire.
What is is there a saving throw against necrotic damage, or is it just...
That's right, DC 14 dexterity.
Oh, okay, so that's another dex.
there's a 28 past.
No,
Yeah, fair enough.
out of spite.
Huh?
I guess having watched Moog and Eleanor do, or probably I think it's just Moog with his shield, he'll copy that with his evasion and take 0 damage on dex save.
Yeah.
All right.
Ouch.
Can you make a reaction to every attack that you get?
You only have one reaction around.
No.
Okay, so I use my
Yeah.
reaction for that. So if I have the ring of necrotic energy and I made my saving throw, then it's just half of a quarter of the damage, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you pass, it becomes a quarter. And a quarter of, 33? 16 is 8.
Nice.
I see Sildarin is not having a good day.
No.
Need to find those goddamn casters.
Like, just Flightless just needs
It's
to,
not over.
he just needs to turn the corner and he will see them.
The Count Vaughn makes an unarmed strike. Sildarin or Lady Eleanor. We'll go with Lady Eleanor. It's an easier target. Sildarin's,
had a
on
thought.
death's door.
I like to think you just turn your head to see all these explosions and he just backhands you.
Yeah.
Bitch slapped into unconsciousness.
Close, but no cigar. Moog.
Moog screams out, Vaughn, you're under arrest in the name of the princess. You come quietly. You won't be harmed.
I just look back and forth between Vaughn and the source of the voice. Like, seriously?
So I'm moving half, right? Is that right? So everything in purple
That's
is
right.
I think it would take 20 feet of movement to get through Flightless.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
Because, difficult, because it takes it's 5 feet, plus, no, it's 15 feet of movement to get through Flightless.
Yeah, I mean, that's all Mo can do. And then
You think you've got
This is
10
your
more
last
feet?
one. What's that?
I think you've got 10 more feet
Oh my goodness.
if your movement be 25.
Something just happened. I see a different map now. What was
Oh dear.
I see the first floor map. Something just
Right,
happened.
I'll see where you are. Try this. Are you there?
Yeah, I moved and then I got pushed to the first floor map that's cleared out. Let me really refresh, see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get in front of Flightless and if I can get 5 more feet in front or 10 more feet, then you can move me there. Because I'm telling Vaughn to surrender. You won't be harmed. In the name of the princess.
The burning fury in my eyes.
You are only making this. You are only making this plea because you know that your time is over.
If I surrender, will I not be harmed anymore?
Come out with your hands up. And you'll be given a fair trial. And that's it. That's as far as Mo can go. Thanks for it's all clear now. Can I see anybody? What is the question mark? That is now available.
I think that's just a placeholder for the initiative of the invisible people.
Okay. That's all I got. So Darren, you better drink one of those potions of Supreme.
Right?
One of those potions of don't die.
Need that get maximum healing from healing effects thing that we had going on.
Yeah, I don't have that active right now. Unfortunately.
right. Mo, is that the end of your go?
Yeah. Continuing to taunt him. You surrender.
He insists that you're only making such pleas because you know that your end is not.
For the crimes against the dwarves in your kingdom, you're under arrest. You'll be in shackles by the end of the night.
You will
Ideally,
dream of shackles. You will be in so much pain. Sorry, you were saying?
ideally he'll be in a wooden stake by the end of the night.
Yeah, that's what me and Sildarin intend.
I mean, you
So
don't
the
know, maybe the Nine Hells has changed.
All right. If that's the end of your go, Vaughn, then he sees how severely injured Sildarin is, and he's going to finish him off.
Oh, villainous.
Just a slap.
He's probably the attacks probably haven't come through yet. It'd be funny if
I must.
Okay.
I didn't hear what your comment was.
I was just gonna say it would be funny if he sort of like backhanded Sildarin, and that's what it took to finish him off. That great sword, though, that last one, that might be an ouch.
Depends whether he has advantage or not.
Oh, he actually hasted
What
on
was
you.
your comment?
Mine.
Right. So I guess a 25 will miss if you're hasted.
Yeah, it's 27 now with the haste.
Very good. Yeah. Right. All right. And he is frustrated by the speed at which you move. There is little he can do about it. Eleanor.
Right. Let's try my attacks again, and hopefully this time not fail horribly. So make sure I got everything checked that should be checked. So attack 18, probably not going to hit.
No.
No. Another hit. Oh my lord! And the bonus action attack. 6 attacks, they all miss.
This is a clinic.
Fuck.
No, you've got the Ipsis.
Could have taken
God
7
damn.
attacks, haven't rolled higher than a 7.
Ugh. Well, that's just the way the dice roll sometimes. So that's my turn. 6 attacks, no hit.
All right. He takes a legendary action,
Just
and he is
laughs at Eleanor.
determined. He is determined to finish off Sildarin. So he takes a legendary attack. Tension rises as we wait for the dice. Tempted to press it again, but I know as soon as I do, or shortly after
But
I
like
do,
what-
it's going to roll.
Like when the
What the
printer.
hell? Let's
24.
getting close,
So close.
but it's not enough. But this is probably the end. For at last the icy strike is gone, right? But instantly after the icy strike is gone, a necrotic cone shoots out. Won't hit Flightless, this one, but also won't hit Vaughn. Sildarin Eleanor and Moog are struck for 21 points of necrotic damage. Cold damage? Necrotic damage, yeah, necrotic. Half damage if you're resistant, half damage again if you pass. DC 14. 21 half to 10.
Largely academic. We still can't
It really
see
is,
where this is coming from.
Greater invisibility.
It is a good spell. Easy to counter, but like if you don't counter it, it can be devastated, like you guys are saying. So it's like a level 2 spell.
Directionally, we would see where it's emanating.
Sure.
Well, I assume
I
assume the points are changing though as the casters move to obscure their presence.
It's logical that it's either coming from here or from here. It's and this time the cone didn't strike down here, so it would, I guess, the further leap of logic would be from this direction.
Son of
And I guess we're about to find out where they are anyway.
You are, they won't.
I hope to disrupt their concentration, I guess.
And you're down, right, Sildarin? You're down now?
I am.
Count Vaughn takes a legendary action to finish you off. Be an advantage.
I think your AC is still 25. Oof,
Yeah,
you're
25, yeah.
saved by your armor.
Ding! It sounds like the ringing of a church bell as the sword smashes down on the armored figure. Politely.
Okay, he'll move. 5, 10, 15, 25 into the room. And then he will look for invisible wizards. I guess not.
Your cloak just lets you see them, doesn't it?
All right, so yeah, you know where they are. I won't reveal it, but you know where they are.
Okay, I'll bonus action to. What is it? Insightful Fighting, one of the invisible ones. And then
You can only see one of them.
Okay, I'll Insightful Fighting the one I can see, and then I'll throw a dagger at him.
Yeah.
Or throw a flint shuriken at him.
She's a Netherese Vizier.
Like, I could have guessed they were somehow involved in this.
Hmm.
Oof. I guess 12 does not hit.
It's gonna miss. Shall not. She realizes that you know where she is.
She's like this 7-foot. Wait, is
And
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
This like 6-foot like guy just walks and human just walks in the room and just looks her in the eye as he throws a dagger.
Yeah, it's pretty revealing.
Yeah. But I'm
That's the
saying
end
it
of your
must
turn?
be quite surprising for like a fighter to have noticed that. Yeah, but it is the end of my turn.
Final legendary action for Count Vaughn, that is. Guess what he does?
Determined
Gives me a hand up.
Oh, that'll hit.
A
Unless-
hand
Yeah, I
off.
think it will still hit, yeah.
It will still hit. 2 failed death saves. We're on the brink.
Right.
And now it's Sildarin's turn.
Does my Paladin Aura give a +3 to death save?
Yeah,
Alright, that
Yeah,
might
it
help a
does.
little bit.
it might. Temporarily.
Oh,
You're back up on 1.
that's a good time for a 20. Can I act?
You can. It takes 15 feet of movement to get up, but again, that's academic. So yeah, you've got. It happens at the start of your turn. You've got your full round of actions.
In that 20
that's
death
not good.
saves are some of the best points in the game.
Yeah, I'm just about to tend to your wounds and hopefully save you before the end, and your eyes snap open and just get back up.
Just the fury of Talos
you-
behind.
You missed your chance, Vaughn.
He hisses, his fangs bared.
I guess I will use the bonus action from the haste effect to do the use item to drink one of those potions of supreme
Yeah.
healing.
Supreme.
All right, that's a good time. Supreme,
Is that again?
Supreme pizza healing. Supreme.
Supreme. Remember, you guys were putting Supreme in the thing when it saved us the first time. Supreme.
I know it was a boatload when it was max, but I can't remember what the actual roll was.
I think it's 84 plus 8. I think. Yeah, that'll be right. I think so. I might be wrong, but I think that's right.
A potion of healing supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
There we go.
Nice.
All right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're back on your feet. You're looking hardy. Is that the end of your go?
No, then I will use
All right.
a bonus action.
I don't suppose like the reverse effects of haste play any part here.
For stun.
Like you're not stunned for a round, or is he?
I don't think so, because it's a potions effect, right?
I think he still gets
Yeah.
it from a potion.
I don't think it goes away like a spell would. That was what I was thinking, anyways.
I don't think
All
the
right. Well, let's have a look
effect
at
of
Because I don't have to concentrate on it or anything. I don't think when you use a potion, right?
When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the haste spell for 1 minute.
All right, well, let's look up haste because you might be stunned, but you might not be able to drink the potion at all.
If the haste effect ended when I was knocked unconscious, then
It ended.
it probably would. I'd sort of be affected by the lethargy.
You would be, so you can't drink the potion. And this is where you die.
So potion effects are ended. God, I wouldn't have thought the potion effect was ended when you're knocked unconscious.
Hmm. Yeah, you're probably right. Look, we'll go with that. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt anyway. It's an interesting question. I might ask the rules of written, but we'll go with that. And for posterity, I'll ask him.
Yeah, I was always under the impression that potion effect.
Oh, wait a minute. No
Don't
concentration
require-
is required for the potion of speed, so like you have it for a minute. So if the potion is still in effect, because
True.
why would the effect go away when you went unconscious?
Well, if it was subject to concentration, like the normal spell, but
Well, it isn't.
I don't
So
think it is.
You still,
But it isn't.
I think you still have haste.
So yeah, so that's that is must be correct. So yeah, I guess that means that you can't drink your potion and are therefore about to die.
No, I mean, after I'm saying, I think he still has haste
Oh,
because
yeah.
he has
no,
the
I think
effect
that's
for
right,
1 minute.
yeah.
Why would the effect end? Because he goes unconscious.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I think that's correct. Yeah.
So you can drink it quickly.
Well, I'm saying,
Yeah, if I'm still subject to the effect of the haste, then it's just a regular round.
You're just
Effectively,
hasted for the minute. So you have your action, you drank your potion, and now you have your hasted action.
Yeah, yeah.
well, the potion was the hasted action. So then the plan would be Spirit Shroud bonus action, and then my regular action will be booming blade on Vaughn. Continue to miss badly.
All right.
Assuming 19 still misses.
I think 19's the magic number, actually. It is. +1 plate armor, 19 is the hit. And you draw blood for the first time.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that would have absolutely.
Now the barrage begins.
Now the
The
barrage
magic
begins.
barrage, yeah.
End of your turn? That's right.
Sorry, he'd take an extra 1d8
Very good.
radiant damage as well from the spirit trap.
Very cool.
So 1 more point. So 21 total.
A crucial point because it's radiant.
I think it stops him
Okay.
regenerating.
So
Something
yeah,
like that.
that's
Exactly.
that's up.
Yeah. All right. And that's the end of your round, right?
Yes.
Okay. Flightless. You see the Netherese wizard appear within the doorway that she just ducked through, and she casts a spell.
Don't have counterspell.
Oh, tick tock. Don't have counterspell.
I'm only
Very
I'm
good.
only level 1 spellcaster.
All right. Technically, she can't do that anyway because she can only take a legendary action. She can still cast a spell, but she can't lean out, so I guess you wouldn't see her. Whatever. It's all, as we say, academic at this point. Necrotic Blast once again. Send it on our flightless here. It'll hit all four of you.
Painful.
Wizards.
And I'm 10 feet, but I get padded in goodness, don't I? Because I'm 10 feet.
Everybody is.
It lands right on you. Or you backflip out of the way, I guess.
I guess, because, well, it emanates from a point, so I guess he sort of jumps and intercedes the shield in the way.
Yeah,
We
sounds
need to
good.
make it. What was the?
Dex save.
What was
That's
the?
easy.
14 with my aura.
14. And you get a 14 because of the death saving throw bonus.
Nice.
So yeah, that would have been the end. Inevitable damage.
It's a fortuitous 20 on that death save.
Indeed. Because only now does she take her turn. No, she must have. No, she must have taken her turn earlier. I wouldn't have missed out on a legendary action and all that time. She only gets one legendary action. But I think it's Moog's go. No, that's not her turn though. That is her legendary action. It's the other wizard's turn now. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's the other wizard.
Equal opportunist.
Exactly. This guy is a man, so I can confirm this is equal opportunity.
Well, he might identify differently.
Well, he identifies as a shadow, actually. This is a spell that I like quite a lot. It targets all four of you, one at a time, starting with Lady Eleanor.
Psychic Squeeze.
Ooh.
It needs to hit first, though. Yeah. So spell attack, isn't it? Melee spell attack. Yeah. Not very good. So it probably still needs natural 20s to hit. But if it does get natural 20s, I guess it's a bit double damage. So there's always that. Eleanor, d20 plus 6, nothing. Sildarin, nothing. Flightless, nothing. Fucking hell. And Moog. That's a hit.
Oh.
So it's 88 points of damage.
88?
Fuck. It's force damage as well, so it can't be resisted. Fuck.
It's 44 force damage or 88?
He crit.
88 to crit.
What's that? 8-8?
Yeah.
8 and 8,
Two
yeah.
fat ladies.
Sorry.
Like, I assume as Mo goes down, it's like, that's bullshit!
Fucking wizards.
Fucking wizards.
Fuck.
Like, that would down Flightless for maximum HP.
God.
Honestly, yeah, that's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. All right, I think that's Moog's go.
What do I do?
Are you still standing?
No. Moog is down.
No. All
No.
right, death saves.
What is a death save? Which
It's a roll a d20. You don't add any modifier except for Lady Eleanor's aura bonus, and it's just a d20. You need a 10 or higher. A 1 sucks. A 20 rocks. A 10 and 10 is acceptable.
So
That's an
11.
8, but it becomes an 11. So you have 1 past death save, which means that if you get to 3 failed, you're dead. If you get to 3 successes, you're stable, but you don't get back up again. You're just your coma persists for an hour or more.
And a 1 is 2 fails, a 20 is 1 HP.
By the gods, Flightless, find that wizard.
He points. The last place he saw.
Yeah, so he was he was on this windowsill, came up here, cast the spell, backed back off again.
But I do have a plan.
Oh, you know what I can do? Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I don't need it. Sorry,
Okay.
never mind.
No worries. All right. Lady Eleanor, you are struck by Count Vaughn. He sees that Sildarin is immortal, and he's like, well, fuck this.
So there's no saving throw from Death Strike. You just get hit.
Oh, he rolled to attack. He rolled to hit you.
No, it's a
Okay, gotcha.
it's a spell. Yeah, melee.
Gotcha.
Ranged spell attack. So yeah, exactly. Which is why the crit happened.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, 2 14s on Lady Eleanor are not enough. Lady Eleanor, your go.
Right, seeing Moog go from being healthy to almost decapitated in an instant. So I look at Sildarin and say, sorry, could you handle Vaughn a moment? I have to save Moog. I'll drink. I'll drink a potion of speed. And then move here and take Vaughn's attack of opportunity.
He gives you your wish.
Alright, and then use my hasted action to feed Moog a supreme healing potion.
Very good. Great tactic.
So do I roll something?
And it's a 10d4 plus 20.
Like that. Shit.
All right, 49. So you're still prone, but you do have 49 hit points. And it's the wizard's go. The vizier's go. All right, the vizier's go. Let's see what she can do. What's the best thing that she's got that's to fuck people up?
I feel like
She's
at
already
this
used the
point
Chrono Crisis.
I feel like it's just a battle of attrition where we just endure all of their spell slots until they don't have anything left.
Yeah, right. Yeah, another ice storm.
Flightless has a pro gamer move he's going to do on his.
Sure.
Don't warn me. All right.
It'll be unprecedented.
Yeah. Unprecedented. Well, that is quite a.
Still annoyed I missed 6 attacks in a row.
Mo covets anything that can fend off wizards from now on. Psychic Scream. Necrotic damage. KO by a wizard.
Where's Finnick in all this, by the way?
Phoenix
Oh, he bailed. He didn't want to have any part in this fight. He got on his dragon and rode away.
Rat bastard.
Lord Finnick. His grace.
DC 14. 14 bludgeoning, 7 cold. It's a dex save. Dex save.
What were the numbers? Sorry.
DC 14s. 14 bludgeoning, 7 cold.
$15 for me. 15, 17. Because I get to add. AC2. AC modifier from the shield. Push 2. Hello?
Oh, sorry?
So we're
Yeah.
arresting him, right?
No.
Why do you
Alright.
arrest him? I put it in shackles.
DC 14. I am not a happy man. Alright. Fuck. Flightless. It is difficult terrain.
Let's see that pro gamer move.
What's difficult to win?
The
Ground
blue
around
part.
you.
Can you see the blue?
No sea blue.
Don't see blue? Alright.
I don't see blue.
It's not even showing you as in roll 20 with us.
Right. Maybe I'm not actually enrolled. That's
Oh, no, you're not?
Bizarre.
I guess I can reload.
I see it now.
Oh, there you come.
Alright.
So
Good,
that's
good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, it's not. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So I get there. And then I will bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'll shut the door behind me, breaking their line of sight into the room with the other people.
1v1 that wizard.
I mean, it's better than them getting fireballs on the entire party every round.
Yeah, it's true.
Because the female wizard dashed through into this doorway, didn't she?
No, the male wizard did.
Oh, okay. And if I see him, I will throw... In fact, there's no point throwing a knife at him.
He is dressed as
Sorry, go ahead.
he is dressed as a war wizard.
Fuck
Okay.
him.
And I will
Oh, God.
take the dodge action, because I don't have my thing on him. My insightful fighting on him.
Alright.
Actually, I can move 10 feet across the room and be next to him so he can't move.
Alright. Legendary action from the vampire. On Sildarin, the only person he can reach.
Oh, shit.
29
Oh, there he
at
goes.
last hits.
I'll finally use this.
Hooray!
And I forgot I
Nice.
need to do a save against the ice thing.
Right, yeah. DC 14. You're fine, no damage. Alright, so Wrath, 2d8 lightning or thunder.
Let's go thunder.
Okay. Woo! He is shocked. Seldarin, you'll
More
go.
stunned.
Or stun.
I will. Guess I'll use my regular action to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
At level 4. Well, that's pretty terrible.
Not great. 18,
That-
not great.
Yeah, that top 11 is just a bunch of other crap. So 18.
It's something.
Something. Then I guess I'll bonus action spiritual weapon.
Alright.
Where are we there?
Not enough.
Missing. And then my haste action, I'll just take a regular attack.
Very good.
Also
He's
not
just
not
AC
enough.
19. We can't hit him. Damn it.
Terrible.
He takes a legendary action to retaliate. Not enough. Alright. Raoul the Renegade. Raoul. Raoul the Renegade. What's he gonna do? Oh, by the way, you will see that he is on fire. He has a fire shield going. Okay. He's used his Steel Wind Strike. He's used all his fifths. He's used all his fourths. This is a good idea. He casts a spell. You have no counter spell. He casts a spell. He casts Hold Person.
Problem is 1v1ing wizards.
And but with your balls of defense, I have advantage on this saving throw.
Very good. All right.
That's a good point. I should have had advantage on all the previous saves I made against all the magic that was thrown at us, but that's fine.
Did you? Right. Oh well.
I definitely
And-
heard a bit of cope in that sentence, but
Vaughn takes a legendary action. Hang on, I've got a. Oh yeah, sort of a visitor. Thank you very much, mate. All right. All right. I hope I didn't just fucking close the page. No, I didn't. Okay, Vaughn takes a legendary action because why not, right?
because only losers take legendary
24!
actions.
Close,
I'm
but
in
no
the
cigar.
That's right, little cigarette, but that's all, Moog.
Right, Mo clears his way. All right, I told you, you're under arrest, and I see you want it the hard
And you
way.
need a rest.
And then 1,
Bam!
and then 2. But I will
Not
add
enough.
a modifier to it, so let's see what it does.
Sure.
Um,
That's the number.
19. So 25. And then
All right.
for my bonus action, I'm going to do the second wind, and I'm going to roll 10d10. I think it is 10d10 plus 6.
It's
What is it?
second wind. I thought second one was just
Second
1d10
wind?
plus fighter level.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's
it.
right. 1d10 plus 5 level, yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's 1d10 plus 10 plus Constitution modifier. Got it. So
No, just I think it's. I don't think con mod. I think it's just a
It's just fighter level.
no, this is what
Yeah.
it says in the thing.
Does it?
Sure. We might be wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. You're absolutely right then. Yeah.
No, that's the text for what gaining HP after level 1.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's not second wind. That's Yeah.
Yeah, second wind is D10 plus fighter level, the book says.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
1d10 plus fighter level, and then plus
There's second wind.
It's 1d10 plus.
The text you have there is the text you gain for. Yeah, that's for gaining HP when you level up.
What's that?
Yeah. That's leveling up hit points. That's not.
So when you level,
Hit point. Well, okay, got it. So it's just 1d10 plus 10. So anything I get at least 11.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Right.
that's exactly right. At least 11.
Oh,
In this case, 11.
Every little bit helps.
You called it.
All right. Count Vaughn retaliates. He's gonna make an unarmed strike against Moog.
oh,
Damn,
Nice.
another critical hit.
that's a hit. And then he makes a bite. It's not. It's just he's just trying to grapple. He's not trying to. 23. Will that do it?
No,
Probably not. That's unfortunate. Bad timing. Bad timing.
Well, then I'll
Lady
take
Eleanor.
repose. Actually, I can't.
Oh yeah. You can repose. Oh no. Okay.
Attack is so I'll use a repose, my last thing, and
Bam.
face.
Dishing out a
That's
crit in
all.
return.
Leaves him staggered and surprised. Lady Eleanor, it's do or die at this point.
Oh, I get to add the superiority die to the damage that I used to do it, so I get to roll a superiority.
Sure. All right. Then I guess the die is also doubled, I suppose, since
I don't know.
yes. If
I
it's a
think so.
die, it's doubled. So yeah. So roll another one. Another D8. Very good. He is looking concerned.
You're under arrest.
Lady Eleanor.
Just
No,
things into the-
I refuse. You will never take me undead. Alive.
Unalive.
Lady Eleanor. Alive.
Alright, I'll use my action to glow intensely like the light of the sun for a moment as I regenerate most of my wounds, and my health shoots up like so for 50 points of healing. and lay on hands,
All right.
and then use my hasted action to please bloody hit him. Let's see. I got everything checked like it should be. So lucky number 7. A
That'll do.
for
That'll do.
45 damage.
There is naught but dust.
Finally got that hit in. So I guess with Moog's short stature in front of me, it's not that difficult to attack over his head and remove Vaughn's head from his shoulders.
Crouching dwarf.
Hidden dragon. The Netherese wizard steps out and is aghast to see that the man that she has spent a year grooming disintegrates, and there is really only one sensible thing for her to do.
Teleport away to another plane of existence.
Bastard. God, if I was only
Right,
standing where Moog was, I would have gotten an attack of opportunity when she moved to that square. Alas.
The flight.
Like
So, unfortunately, if I knew about the fire shield, I wouldn't have come into melee. But I've got sort of a plan.
All right.
Because I mean, he's a wizard. I'm just going to hope his spell attack isn't too high. So I'm just going to step away.
All right. Thinking if he's going to use his reaction or not.
Stab me with your dagger, I dare you.
Yeah, what's the point, hey? Yeah, no, he holds his reaction.
I use my bonus action to put my insightful fighting onto him as I try to guess like which arcane ward, or like which way he'll try to dodge, which will be deception versus my insight.
Right. He's a tricksy bastard, but you have been reading humanity since the day you were hatched.
Probably wouldn't make too much difference, but it would be deception. But then he throws a shuriken.
Oh, right. Yeah. All right.
Still can't hit though.
Lodges in the wall, and he is unaware of the destruction, so he does not know that the time has come to flee. The difficult terrain, by the way, is.
I guess we'll go check on Flightless. "15 feet to the door. Guess I'll open the door, move through.
Like you see, he's holding his shield like up and ready, with like the dagger, with like a shuriken ready to throw. He's the only person in the room.
I still can't see that guy.
That's right. Still greater in Viz, though. You know, an argument could be made that 10 rounds has passed because I haven't been counting them. But I don't know. I'll say that it ends after his turn, or on his turn. That's right. Next.
All right, I'll quickly bark at Flightless. Where is he?
I guess points the dagger in the corner of the room.
Walk forward and start flailing the sword around.
So it looks like we're barely 10 feet away from, I guess, the very back corner of that room. So I will
I predict shatter.
I'll throw one of those in that back corner.
Prediction. So you're all caught in the shatter, since that is oh no, yes, no.
Just be outside the 10 feet of it.
10-foot radius sphere. Let's see, because I think
Oh,
it's
it's a
gonna
sphere?
hit you, but
I thought it was a. Never mind, that might actually hit us.
I think it does. I'll check it out. I'll put it back as far as possibly can go, and then halve it. So that's 20 feet. This is 10. Catches flightless, but not you.
Don't worry. Just say.
It's all right.
What's a contract? Advantage. Con. Oof. You just walk in the room and just
Fail
shatter
and
flightless.
pass. Yeah, sure of it. Alright, so he takes half damage and becomes visible at the end of your turn or at the start of his own turn.
Sorry, and it's going to be. Well, I'm going to cast it at 4th level, so
Yeah.
it'll do. And I'm going to use the other channel divinity thing, so it'll do 40 points of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Flightless.
that's the
And
first
40
time I took
points?
damage.
40. He has 40 maximum hit points, so it takes him out in a single strike. Wizards. Yeah, the glass.
Flightless's poor bird ears are ringing.
Well, sorry, he passed his save, so I think he only takes.
Yeah.
He'll do 5d8, so it'll be max 40 and then half to 20 for him.
You're right.
Just
You're
flightless
right.
is like oversensitive ears are just abused by the sound.
I think Flightless passed as well, so he'll only take the 40.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the first of Arctic saves. He made 2 saves, sorry.
Yeah, the second one was for hanging under the spell, which is
Oh,
pointless.
okay.
'cause
Oh,
it's
so
over.
no, yeah. So if the first one, if he didn't have
Yeah.
advantage, he would have failed, and he would have taken 40 points.
Oh, so yeah, all right. So we are. Yep. No. Okay, that's good. He's gone. He is gone, and it is. Woo! Well, that was pretty epic.
I guess flightless, while they're doing with like the corpse and things, flightless will go and investigate the the crying person.
And Moog, while we're up here, Moog gets a little cup and puts a little bit of vampire ash from Vaughn in it, and then he whips it out and pisses all over the rest of his ashes. And friggin' what he did to the dwarven community and sending him to civil war against the kingdom. So he kicks the parts that he didn't. You're under arrest. Told you we get
A little hurricane forms within the stores, and the ash swivels around within your jar.
Yeah. No, I just keep the ash. I took a side before. Not all the ashes are pissed on. So the non-pissed on.
Yeah, that's right. It's all wet ash now, except for the stuff. Your jar.
And then we search up here in this room and stuff. Is there anything good? Do they have any good thing good? Searching around as we're gonna close out this.
It takes a while for you to go from ceiling to bottom floor, but when you're finally done, this is the count.
Booty.
Is the crying person still in the house?
Crying person.
Remember, flightless heard someone crying on the floor below before the fight started.
Even remember? Oh yeah, he's still down there. Yeah, there's a fucking crossbowman right here.
I
Dynamic
thought so.
lightning. Yeah,
The sole survivor.
yeah.
It's like,
Well, good thing we have a cart outside to load this.
Yeah, it's right there.
That's a lot of stuff. Whip of
Yeah,
Domination. That sounds pretty awesome.
Got an army to pay for.
It's gonna have like just let's see that it's not a vampire. So he'll just do the thing where you put your finger to your mouth, just shake, and then just sort of leave the room.
Just double bird.
No, just be quiet.
Oh, that's not how you do it.
That sort of.
Is it asterisk 1000? Yeah, there we go.
Whip of domination. Love it. Who's gonna get that?
What is it? Compels the target into servitude. Casts hideous agony and suggestion on people.
Hideous agony is the same as hideous laughter, but it hurts more.
You were.
Just pull that out in the middle of a store and just cast suggestion on someone with it. So I can suggest you sell that cheaper.
Huh.
Alright, so we get 16k gold. Jewels.
Already got wicked bracers.
I think the blessed ewer might actually be useful to keep around for negotiations and things.
What, to charm people with or what?
No, I mean, like they bring out like the bottle of wine, there's like hero's gift, and then you pour it into the ewer, and then it doesn't matter whether it's not a poison or not.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
actually,
I can see that.
you'd know it was poisoned because it transforms it into a sweet wine. So he pulls out like, a dinner wine, you pour it in and it comes out sweet. You know he's tried to poison you.
Then you know to kill him.
It depends on the negotiation.
Death Pussy 7. Love it.
Best volume yet.
I think it's called The Demon Kings of Yesteryear, and it tells of the Death Pussy's adventures through the frozen wastelands of Narfell, which is kind of like a land that you might have, that Conan, might be set in, those frozen deserts. And she finds ancient demon princes who used to rule barbarian tribes thousands of years ago, and of course fucks them up.
And I suppose the letter for Vaughn.
Oh, the letter for Vaughn. Glad you remembered that because I had forgotten.
I guess when I look for it, I'll make sure Ellen, because I saw both wizards at some point, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I'll just heal and form Eleanor of the two wizards. One one was the war mage, the other was Netherese.
See, that has some implications, to say the least. I just finished rolling this stuff. I don't think we're going to take the 17k furniture, though, are we?
I don't think we can. I don't know what percentage could we put in the cart. Is there any good?
Maybe 0. I don't know.
I guess with
It's
the rest
like,
of the treasure,
yeah.
there won't be much space.
Probably not.
Bit narcissistic. This guy's like, as a man, I have my faults to be sure, but my errors belong to others. It's just like, yes, I have my faults, but they're other people's faults. Like, it's their fault I have faults.
Being wrong isn't one of them.
Trust is my only mistake.
Vile vampire ashes. Vampire ashes, anything other than giving it to the princess to show him.
But it's well, when we do like magic creation, if you have like something like related to the item, it sort of takes away from the price a little bit. I think, because like when you make magic items, half the price is components and the other half is money, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it's just talking about vampire ash.
So I guess like you could like make like a potion of vampirism or like life drain.
Oh, gotcha. Well, That's the ransom. It's for the princess and their mages to look at.
Mm.
Told them you're arresting him. Wouldn't come quietly.
No. Vaughn, your inability to find the royal whelp unveils your ineptitude. Your task has been so simple, yet you have bungled the only responsibility you bear. Would that I could rely on a single Cormyrean. A lifetime of pomp and pansy has molded you into a mockery of a man.
Yeah, but at least, I
More
mean,
fool I for
That sounds like
thinking
my
you ought
I mean,
to
the
trust
two of
me.
you would agree on one thing, though.
What?
He said, "You are unworthy of the kiss, so do not accept it. Do not think to accept it." He was against the idea of him becoming a vampire.
Mm. Well, I'd say
Do
that.
we know who this Benoit fellow is?
I mean, it was
Question?
terribly nice of him to put a portrait of himself above the letter.
Yeah, sends his headshot along with it. Yeah, it's a good question, though. Do we know who this Benoit might be?
Can I roll a
Let's
history
see.
check? Because I assume this would be like a fake name, but like, I think the Arctic might be dead.
Possibly. But yeah, I would assume it's an alias. What kind of mastermind puts their real name on correspondence like this?
Yeah, but like,
Super cocky one.
but I guess like in Storm King's Thunder, like the main villain disguised herself in like, and just kept the same name, like even though in disguise.
Kind of defeats the
And the
purpose.
reference to the Seeker, have we heard that before?
Hmm.
Well, I mean, there was a war mage, and if this guy's connected to the war mages, and they're looking for the missing heir, it might be safe to say that the war mages didn't hide the heir, as someone else is doing.
Yeah, the Seeker refers to Jesnar.
Oh,
That's
is
his
that
title.
is Jesnar the Seeker, right?
Yeah.
Also, so Jesnar betrayed this side as well.
It looks like it, yeah. Betrayed the loyalists and then betrayed the people backing him.
What a Chad. Chad wizard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he wants to be king.
Mm-hmm. The people backing him wanted a republic, but he's like, nah, I want to be king.
You know what's better than a republic?
A monarchy where I'm the king. That's right.
It's hard to argue that.
So,
Well, we could take a dude that's knocked unconscious out front and take him back and they could question him.
And the crossbowman that is just so fucking afraid.
Jesnar, the wizard king of Cormia. Who might the Shadow Return be, I wonder?
Well, that was profitable.
Profitable.
where's the shadow return bit?
It's the fourth paragraph.
I closed the letter and now I can't find it again.
So what is it?
It's in
They call it
discoveries, I think.
So did this
Discoveries
take
and
a month
records or something.
at all? Did we come close to a month for the army? That's all.
Close enough. Like I don't think we did, but like time's now on our side. We've done everything that we need to do, right? So there's nothing stopping us from fast forwarding.
Oh, it might be a reference to the Netherese.
All we have to do is go back into the princess, tell her the deal.
There's
Deliver
also
Von
a reference. Yeah. There's also a reference to the Night King, whoever that might be.
I think the Night King is the guy who makes vampires.
The oldest and most powerful of vampires, I'd assume.
So another vampire to kill is what you're saying?
I think we need to be a bit higher level for that one.
Speaking of level, do we level?
Speaking of,
I was thinking about that, and it wasn't that long ago that you did level though, right? Like
Yeah, we leveled right before.
Wait, where is I have when we leveled. Here we go.
it was
The session we saved the
Hey.
people, saved Captain Tilverton, I think it was. Or
Yeah,
did-
I thought it was saving the princess.
oh, it might have been.
Did you not level at the princesses?
No.
I don't think so.
no.
So we the princess and then
Oh,
did that.
I'll check the recording.
Yes. Then absolutely. Yeah, no, that's cool. If no, it sounds like you agree that you didn't, so that's now's the time. Then absolutely, this is definitely a milestone. If that was not.
Well, boom.
Let's just be bitter and just say Finnick doesn't level up.
No experience points for Finnick.
He still has the.
Finnick levels because for role playing, because he's so determined to just go his own way that he gets XP for solo.
He played his character.
Exactly.
Even if that meant watching YouTube the whole session, unfortunately.
No, my streak is over.
The hit point streak.
Yeah, my first bad roll of for HP game.
Right.
First one that was below average.
Unlike the prophet who never rolled above like a 3, did he?
No,
in the Storm
he was
King's
like level.
campaign?
He was like level 8 and had like 20 HP.
Oh no, if I take like the average, which I have been doing, that's going to put me at 99 HP. I hate that.
Lol.
Powered kill.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Maybe I should try and roll so I can break the triple digit.
You gotta. It's worth. Odds are on your side.
For the first time ever, I'm going to give it a try.
All right.
Double
Just
one.
to try see if I
Double
can
one. Double one.
See if I can get above 100. 2 6s, so it's the average anyway. Nice.
Brilliant. 99 is your destiny.
Now I have 83 hit points.
Not bad.
Mo gets 3 attacks now. He's maxed out fighter.
That's
Then
more
look
like
at that streak
That's
though.
more like
That is a pretty great streak.
That's crazy.
Moog's 110 hit points.
But actually,
and 3 attack. So 6 attack max if he uses his second wind or his action surge.
Yeah, fighters get pretty scary at this level.
okay. Well, I plan on taking
Wow.
Ritual Caster. So I guess looking through Vaughn's library, he finds one like maybe his like first spell book that he didn't really care too much about. That's quite easy to decrypt, and he keeps that one because you get a
Sure.
few spells.
Yeah, that works well. That's a good justification. Yeah.
How wonderful. That was great.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, like the best fights for me, and probably for you as well, I assume, is those ones where you do think it's fucking,
Yeah, when it comes
it
close.
might be, yeah. Like we were not going to have a TPK there, but I didn't see how Sildarin was not going to die. Legendary actions meant 2 fireballs or whatever. Yeah, there was just no chance. No chance.
But we should end the recording
But
with
bullshit.
That's a good
Yeah,
time.
Absolutely.
Roll.
Thanks.
Goodbye, internet. It's
Thanks,
been fun.
everyone.